Ready?
Let's do this. I feel like we're so far away.
I need a shot. Whoa! Hi! Well, that did not go as planned as I wanted to.
Welcome back to Backcountry Couples.
Holy shnikes. Talk about a whirlwind summer.
Yeah, it is. This is season
2.0.
I know. This is super exciting. And it's Thursday. So happy Thursday,
Happy
everybody.
Thursday. Happy first episode of BCC.
It is season 2, episode 1. This is pretty exciting. So I'm Colleen.
I'm Johnny.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Keel Quest.
Right.
Or the Cool Quest. Or the Cool Kids. Or Cool in the Gang.
Or Cool in the Gang.
Thanks, Miller.
Because that's what Miller, I was like, why didn't I think of Cool in the Gang? Because that's pretty darn cool, obviously, right?
It's Motown, it's Michigan.
So we wanted to do a big thank you to all of our friends and family that we have met the past season, the past year, let's just say that, of the show. And it's just been so fun connecting with everybody, which we've met up with some of you. Which
has been very
has been super, super fun.
We got a lot more to meet up.
Oh my gosh. It's just so hard because we're so busy though, right? That's the whole thing. And everybody else is busy too.
We can fix that.
But we're working on it. We are working on it for sure. But yeah, it has been and was a fabulous show at end of last year, or I guess it's this year because it was June, right? Which is kind of wild. So I think what we were shocked at was the great support that we had from all of our people that we have met. Which
all of you out there,
so
in
amazing.
YouTube land.
And everyone's like, when season 2? Is there going to be a season 2? What's that going to look like? And we were like, yeah, there's going to be a season 2. So not only do we want to thank you, we also want to thank our sponsor. So I just want to say something first, honey. Sorry. McWick actually sponsored season 1, and now they're going to do season 2, which is pretty swanky swank. I'm excited for that. So we want to thank you.
New logo too.
And last year it was really fabulous to get out and share McWick, right? With not only people here in the US, but we have obviously our friends and some family in Canada. So we're able to get it out there.
Yay.
So that was really cool. So if you are not sure what a McWick is.
And we got them out to Denmark too.
We did. I know another country. Oh, that's right. The third country. Exactly. Which is kind of fun. So we have a little video. We want to show you what a McWick is, we're excited for this.
Yeah.
I know. They're all natural fire starters. So check this out. Come on.
That's pretty cool.
Right? And I hope everybody got to get out there and use them. I mean, everyone has Instagram, which has been really fun as far as that goes, like tagging them. So the one thing that we do is with McWick is they create these beautiful little pouches and little giveaways for our backcountry couples. And it's been awesome to get these out and share how fabulous they are. And backcountry couples started as kind of a concept. Right. So we thought, hey, we're this couple having fun, creating memories and getting outdoors. And people were just like, that's pretty cool. And we're like, well, if that's cool, well, what about all the friends and couples that we know? Like, we need to get something started here. Right.
Right.
So we called up a few friends and got them on the show. And we reached out to other couples who love to adventure like we do. And that enabled us basically to create season 1 of Backcountry Couples.
Thank you.
I know. And I did kind of something fun. We were just chatting about all of the people that we've had on the show and stuff like that. So I want to tell you a little bit about our Backcountry Couples. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to...
we got this.
We got some stats.
We do.
And we got some pics to show.
Here is Backcountry Couples by the numbers. So we were able to connect with some people We chatted with 42 couples from 3 different countries. We made 84 new friends. We shared 168 McWicks. But the best unintended outcome has been the connections that we have made. And it's just been incredible. So the other thing that has been really cool about backcountry couples is there's been some fun things going on. We've had babies born. I think we've had 2 babies so far.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's one on the way. I know there's been some new puppies. There's been weddings. There's been engagements too. So we're excited. We are excited to invite everybody back and share some of their stories. And oh boy, look at that. Oh, looks like there's lots of drinking going on and those pictures.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It just looks really celebratory, I think. So these are just some of the photos that we were able to capture when we were with people, which is really, really awesome. And it was a good summer. Oh, our friends Canoe for Change know this photo too. So we are excited too. You ready, honey? Let's do this. Let's go.
Yay.
All right. So we reached out to everybody and just said, hey, we'd love to have you on the show. We think our first episode should be, let's just, get together, share what's been going on. What have you been up to? What's on the horizon? Any milestones you've achieved in your life, YouTube channel, Instagram, whatever that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's your next adventure? So I also put in a little email that we had to be a little timely. So we're going to do this. So we're going to start where I thought we'd go east to west because that kind of makes sense, right?
Sure.
And we recently actually reached out with this couple and they're from Denmark. So you remember them from last year? This is Mona and Thomas.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Great to see you again.
Good morning over there. How y'all doing?
It is good morning. I know it's 1 a.m. Like, come on. How
You're
are
great.
you?
You're great.
You guys have been on some really cool trips over there in Norway.
Yeah, Norway. Among
Norway.
others.
Poland. Yeah.
Everywhere. Like, my gosh.
We,
So what have you been up to? What's been going on?
Yeah, we went to Norway was it June? Yeah,
June.
In June we was in Norway only for seven days, yes. And
Okay.
this, was September, here in September, 2 weeks ago, we were in the former eastern countries, Poland and Slovakia and the Czech Republic.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was Slovakia?
We were only passing through Slovakia, but what we saw was awesome. So we'll for sure go back.
We need to see more.
Okay. Awesome.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, there was some Greenlanding. We found some Greenlanding, but
Okay.
too much mud, and we were alone with the car, so we had to turn around and just do ordinary roads.
Got
Gotcha.
it.
Yeah.
So we have to say thank you very much for the little kooksas that you said. We Instagrammed that.
I gotta get them.
I know. I forgot to grab them. I was so excited. But I remember how I was saying in the intro there how I love the unintended outcomes of, the friendships that we've made on this, right?
Check out these little things.
I know those are cool. But
Shaglex Kooksas.
what everybody does not know, and then maybe this is something new, I don't know, but Mona is quite the artist and sent us this beautiful watercolor that was her little note on the back. So maybe we'll see more of that coming up in the future. I don't know.
If I have time for it.
I know, right? I know for sure. So what's new on the horizon? Like what do you got going on? What's next?
Right now, we haven't made a plan, I would
No.
say, but we want to go more south, like maybe Romania.
France, and Spain,
Okay.
Italy. But I am going maybe to have a new education from January. So it's also if we are going on the long trips, maybe we're only going here in the north.
Okay. So I have a question. So you sent us the really the Subi Denmark, right?
Yeah.
Which was
exactly.
awesome. So when you're going to the other countries, are there like Subi Poland and Subi, like, are you reaching out to these people?
We have been connected with one person on Instagram, a Danish guy who is living in Poland.
Okay.
And we met up with him in Poland when we were down there
Love
to say
it. Love
hello. And we got our first Subi wave
Yeah.
in
Actually.
the Czech Republic.
They
So,
did?
yeah, we were so wow, yeah, you understood us. It was awesome.
That is so funny. It is kind of fun. I mean, it's kind of cool when you get recognized, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
absolutely. That is hilarious.
That's
That is so fun. So yeah, I'm
You just
happy.
keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it.
Right.
It will reciprocate.
Right. And I'm
it will.
feeling that you need to come and do another revisit, and we can chat about all these fabulous trips in the other countries that, I mean, obviously we're not so aware of over here. You know what I mean? And you're an ambassador of that. So I feel like that'd be really, really cool.
It'd be really expensive to fly
It
Jack
was
over there.
it
You
was
can't fly your
awesome.
car over.
Why not?
Awesome trip, and very, very cheap countries to travel.
Sign us up. Sounds great.
Yeah. Very cheap, much cheaper than Denmark.
Oh, wow. That is absolutely wild.
Awesome, awesome.
So we want to say thank you for popping. But so how can people find you?
On Instagram, Grunso Explorer.
Yep.
Okay.
So and on YouTube also.
And on the
Grunso
YouTube.
Explorer.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
have
gonna
some
be
videos
posting
also
everybody's
from
stuff.
our trips.
Right. So
Yeah.
what I'll do is I was going to put everyone's like links down below after the show, just because it was going to be too much to start. Like, we're not all queued up for that kind of stuff, but we are definitely going to do that. So everybody needs to get out and
Check 'em
go
out.
check out Brunswick Explorer. They're Subi people. They're Denmark people. They're just lovely people. And they're backcountry couples.
And they're backcountry couple.
Nice.
So thank you
Excellent.
thank you for staying up late again. But we will think of a time that's going to be beneficial for the both of us to chit chat. Or you know what? Why don't we do a recording?
Yeah, we can do
Instead of doing it live, we can do a recording, and so
Yeah.
it's beneficial for you, but we can still do like an interactive chat. Let's try that.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we're going to chat about that. So that's
All right.
awesome. So thank you so much again. You are
You're welcome.
amazing, and
We
you're
thank you.
fun, and you've been wonderful. And thanks for sharing everything out, and thanks for being part of our Backcountry Couples family. It's been great to get to know
We
you.
love it. We love it.
It's awesome.
Aww.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Ciao.
All right. See you later.
Yeah. See you. Bye bye.
Love you too. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. So we had a couple people who had to have a couple things that they had going on. So we're going to get them up first. Foist?
Well, you've been.
All right. What, honey?
You had a few already.
I have not had a beverage, but I do have a mini kuksa.
Kuksa.
Kuksa. I can't
Kuksa.
even say it.
All right. Well,
All
let's
right.
bring up our friends Live Today Wonderland.
Big Daddy's in the house.
Yeah, I need that.
I figured you were going to love that.
I need the Kuska.
I know, right?
Hey,
Not
so
big enough for
have
you.
you upped your cooking game there?
Yes, we need a rematch.
So we did have the pleasure of getting together with you two, which was like super fun and super awesome. We did nothing except what we did right now,
Laugh.
giggles and just had great food, and it was just so like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what else have you guys been up to?
Well, we did our big trip out west, 4,600 miles.
How was that?
Oh, it was great. It just too much, we did it in 13 days. So, I mean, we covered Nebraska, Wyoming, Oregon, up to Washington State, across Idaho, Montana, back to Wyoming, South Dakota, coming across Minnesota. It was fun, but it was exhausting.
So that's like that's like
It's-
10 states in 13 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 or 5
That sounds
Yes.
familiar.
Wowzers.
4 to 600 miles a day and setting up camp. There was a few days where it was less, but
Wow.
And there was a Mexican food extravaganza in Oregon. It was awesome.
You know, you need to like switch up your diet.
I'm not shocked,
You're like,
okay?
you are like
thank you. I need to
in a
switch up
very,
that.
very deep rut,
Listen,
young lady.
on our new videos, I've made some other food.
Yes,
I
we're
have other-
getting a little bit away from it.
We're
for now.
going into
Okay,
Indian
toast doesn't
food.
count.
Oh
Toast don't
my
count.
God.
What do you need? Like, you need maybe some Polish food. Make some pierogies. Go
Yeah,
outside the
okay,
box.
I'd go for that.
No, I'm gonna
Okay,
make some
there you
curry.
go.
I'm thinking Polish, but I'm like,
Curry.
it's like, well,
Right?
it's
You
Pulaski
get
days
into
this weekend
masala.
here in Grand Rapids, so
It is. It is.
I'm
it
gonna go
is.
get some glumpies and some pierogies and
I think
yeah.
that sounds
I'm gonna drive
amazing.
on over there with you.
No,
Right
chicken tikka
on.
masala and
No.
some rice
No.
and naan bread. Yes,
Right.
Indian.
So you two have met a lot of people this past summer.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
That's
definitely.
fine.
You know, like how many people do you guys connect with?
I
Oh my
I
gosh,
couldn't
there's
even
so
begin to
many-
say. Yeah,
There's so many people we met.
probably hundreds.
So
That's
That's a lot.
And I know we were where were we up in? Copper Harbor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Keweenaw Peninsula.
And so you guys went there after we had, met up with you. And so we went up just after our big trip that we went out west. And we're sitting at the Brookside Brewery. And we're having a beer. And we
Oh,
look
yeah.
over. And there's Live Today Wonderland sticker in there. We're like, how cool was that?
You know,
Yes.
on the wall they have where you can sign your name, but that's only for the people that participated in the
Yeah.
Kickstarter thing.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
goes up and starts writing her name on the wall, and they yelled at her, and then they washed her name off.
Oh.
And she didn't realize it was for just a Kickstarter.
Yeah, there's a little sign that says that up there. That's all right.
Yeah.
All
Oops.
good. All good. Wow.
Yeah.
So what's on the horizon for Live Today Wonderland? Other than cooking classes.
Winter camping.
Yeah, a lot of we're getting geared up for the winter camping.
Yeah.
We have
You gonna
new
get a
hot
heater
tent
for
in
that
China.
teardrop?
What'd you say?
You gonna get a heater for that teardrop?
No,
No.
we have a new hot tent.
We got a bigger hot tent. So.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
okay.
Excited for that. Okay.
Yep.
So we just did a video and did like a review of it.
Well, it's not
Okay.
going to be posted for another week or two.
Okay.
But that's what we're gonna be using. So it's a little bit different shape. It's larger. So
Is it like a
it's
wall
got
tent? Or is it
It's a dome.
It's a dome.
It's a dome
Oh.
tent. Ooh,
Yes.
I'm excited to see that. That's
Super
fun.
easy to put up too. It
Okay.
was really easy, and it looks
All
like
right.
it's gonna be nice and warm. So we're
Yeah.
gonna check it out and see if
You
we
know-
want to get a bigger.
Yeah.
We've got to break
Wood
our.
stove.
We may need a bigger stove. We got to
Yeah.
break our record of -16 and -36 wind chill.
But wait, I want to talk about records because you guys are close to 1,000 subscribers on
please.
YouTube.
Please,
So-
we're so close.
so-
Everybody, go and check out
so
Live Today
close.
Wonderland, please. John will put it in the link here too in the chat, but I'm going to put everything down below. So honestly, please just go visit them. Let's get them to
Where
1,000.
can they find you?
Yeah. So you're on where though?
We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We have a TikTok. We don't do much on there. Newsbreak.
Yeah.
But mainly, we're pretty active mostly on Facebook, Instagram, and
Instagram.
definitely YouTube.
Okay. All right. And you try to put out a video once a week, right?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
doing once a week.
Once a
That's
week.
so
As much as we
ambitious. It's crazy. Oh, there you go.
No.
Corey and Jess just said they subbed. There you go.
I know that's
I
awesome.
mean, they.
Thank you guys.
Thank
We'll
you.
get
Yeah.
you back.
Go
That's
saying
really
the
cool.
S word.
All righty. So, what is your next trip then? What's the next adventure?
We're looking at probably the UP or more Northwoods, Wisconsin. It's going to be a middle of the week trip because our schedule got messed up. We just got back from Door County.
Okay.
and,
Yeah.
we're hunting the fall colors now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the time to be
It
doing
It
it.
is. It is. Well, how far north did you have to go to see the colors?
Not very.
No, yeah,
Not
they
very far.
they
at
had
all.
even started in Minocqua a couple of weeks ago when we were
Okay.
up there. So
Yeah, so it was
Cool.
really nice.
Yeah. There's some areas already south in the south part of Michigan, or
I feel like it's going faster this
Yeah.
year.
Okay. That
It
is so awesome.
I'll be up in the UP on tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. It's already Friday tomorrow.
I know. For work, of course.
Right?
Not for
So,
pleasure.
So that is really cool. So I know we had to get you up early because you guys have to go. Jack's got a bit of a rehearsal or a concert.
Yeah,
or
he's got
something.
an orchestra.
Violin.
He does violin, and they do four.
Awesome.
That's nice.
Appreciate you guys
Concert.
putting us ahead a little bit.
Yes.
No, absolutely. Are you kidding? We had to have you guys up and on. And do you know that was the only picture I could find of the four of us together?
What?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, no.
Maybe the only one
was-
that's allowed.
We took a lot of video, but we did not do any. Still
I was
pictures.
just like, where were all the photos of us together? Not one.
Not one.
There's a
of them.
lot of
We
photos.
did
You
sit
could have
still
still
long
shot
enough
the
to have a
bikinis
photo.
on the beach.
Oh, yeah. Can you not put that photo up, please?
No, we're not. No. No.
Do you know,
Aw.
Colleen, when you look at your top moments in your videos,
Yeah.
there's a spike right where you're on the screen.
Oh, you stop it.
Oh boy.
This is
But I tone
bad.
it down a little.
Stop, stop.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll cheers you to that then.
Cheers to that,
There
guys.
you go. Well, thank you for wanting to pop on and sharing. And definitely, we want to have everybody on again next year, this season rather. And
Thank
there's
you,
so
Jen.
many
Yeah.
exciting things, you know what I mean, to share and talk about. And we're excited for some winter camping.
Yes.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yep.
Cool.
We
Cool.
definitely
This
are.
is awesome. So
We need to
everybody,
get back up with you guys too.
well, yeah, absolutely. We were
Yep.
just starting. We've just planned a trip for the end of this month, but we haven't
I
kind
need
of
my
gone.
cook off, and it won't
Okay.
be Mexican. But I need my cook off.
Oh, the other cook-off, right? Drinks and appetizers, girl.
Yeah, you better.
Like desserts.
There you go.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Cindy.
Well, you
Thank
guys
you,
have a great
everybody.
time at
Thank
Jack's
you.
Recital. And again, thank you for popping on. And everybody, make sure you go and check
Check
out
'em
our
out.
friends Live Today Wonderland.
Thank you guys.
You
You're
are so
welcome.
welcome.
See ya.
Anybody,
All right. Well,
let's do it.
let's bring up this lovely couple that we passed.
Missed. Oh, yeah.
missed
Bring
on-
them on up.
missed on the highway.
Come on,
Hello,
you.
you two.
Oh, we probably passed each other on the highway.
We were-
I was probably at the gas station, and when you drove by.
We were trying to
Oh.
figure that. And you have a kook set too.
Yeah, we do too.
All right.
smaller.
We got little ones. Cheers.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Oh, great.
Great,
Yeah,
yeah.
we had a great summer, and sounds like you did too.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh! I was looking at the stats you all posted, and then it's like, okay,
Right.
that's a lot.
Right. So I
It's
just
over 10,000. Was it over 10,000 kilometers?
Well, 19,000 kilometers, and we
That's
were
what it
gone
was.
15 weeks.
that's just incredible. Just
Yeah.
incredible. And I just noticed something that their names don't pop up on screen. So this is Glenn and Carol, everybody, from Canoe for Change. I'm not sure why the names aren't popped up there.
Yeah.
Interesting. But so hello.
Hello.
So big epic trip. Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Is it a book worthy trip?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it is, but writing a book's a lot of work.
Yeah, so
and-
Right.
True.
I know.
I tell you what, the one thing that I was like really was in total awe of your trip, and we followed you the whole way through, is the fact of that you got to participate in that totem pole raising.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Whoa.
that was such a humbling experience for us. We
Yeah.
felt really honored to be part of the Haida Nation and
Like,
raise
come on.
that totem pole.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was in BC, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of-
Yeah, it was in Haida Gwaii, which is off the coast of Prince Rupert, and
Oh.
it's about a 7-hour ferry crossing, and
Okay.
it's a pretty isolated island. But there's about 5,000 people that live on the island, and it's pretty remote. And it's just a magical place. We were there for 3 weeks and paddled the coast of
Guaymas.
Guayhanas, the eastern shore of Guayhanas, for a
Okay.
couple of weeks. But yeah, the highlight when we got back, of course, was raising the totem pole.
I know. I have goosebumps right now.
That thing is
Yeah.
huge.
It
Yeah,
was
it is.
massive. It was
How many,
massive.
how many people did it take to raise that?
There was probably 200 people,
Mhm.
200 people
Yeah.
manning 3 ropes to pull it up. And it's quite an engineering feat to do it with the
Holy
ropes.
Right.
moly.
And,
But
But it was like a street celebration. The Haida Nation came out in their festive garments, and even the young children were a very proud nation. And they fed us and then put us to work.
Fresh salmon from the
Amazing.
sea.
hey, I'll
Amazing.
work for an awesome meal.
Oh,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. And then to be a part of history like that
Yeah, it was pretty
is
special.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So you had this amazing trip, and then you decided to, on your way back home, you were going to kind of come through the US, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we dipped down into Montana.
Yep.
And then we went to Glacier National Park
Mhm.
and did Into the Sun Highway.
Yep.
Yeah, we did that. And
Well, how did you do that though? Did you have to park
Aha.
your trailer?
Yeah.
we talked to a local. So we came in through the north end. So
Okay.
there's a nice little town called Whitefish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
And from Whitefish, we headed east, and then I think it's Highway 138. We went up to Big Creek Campground, and we left our teardrop tag
Okay.
trailer there.
Okay.
And then we did the highway both ways.
Great.
And came back, and then we went to the east end of the park to camp again, and then do hiking.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
It was
And then you
cool.
made your way. Yeah. And then just made your way. When did you go back up into Canada? Then did you go like through like Port Huron or something, or Detroit or?
No, we went through. We went to Duluth,
up
Minnesota,
through.
and then
Okay.
up into Thunder Bay that way. Yeah.
Got
okay.
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
they went
good.
on the north
They
side.
went up. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it was
That's
great.
amazing.
Yeah. Another highlight was paddling the Yukon River from Dawson
Oh.
City, or from Whitehorse to Dawson City. So that was a 2-week adventure too, and it was really beautiful
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. So
There
yeah.
are
See a lot of
more-
bear. See a lot of bear up that way.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we saw. We went to Kluane National Park, and we saw the biggest grizzly bear on our path that I'd never want to see again.
No, you don't want to.
And she didn't move with her cub off our path, so we had to divert around. We were doing a 22-kilometer hike up into a glacier, and we were pretty isolated away from everyone, but this bear was in our way, so we left her alone and went around
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
I know. I hold my breath every time. It's crazy.
Well, you smelled one.
I
so.
did. I know it was nuts. We'll tell that story after. But yeah, for
Right.
sure. That is awesome. But so when we posted that picture of us being in Rugby, North Dakota, you guys were like, we
Absolutely.
were just there. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Well,
yeah.
like Johnny said, he was probably getting gas or out of convenience.
I
It's like I would not
Bye.
miss a Subaru with a teardrop and a canoe
And
on
a
top.
canoe on top. Like,
Yeah.
how would we miss that, right?
No one could miss that. I mean, especially my Subaru, our Subaru.
I know. There's no
And
way
it's
we
like-
would have missed
No.
each other.
No.
That's
I
so
know.
funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, she saw your post and like,
I was like, no way,
they're
get
there.
out of
I'm like,
here.
no.
So yeah, we totally missed each other, but which was
Yeah.
a bummer because we could have, whatever. But it would have been nice. It would have been
2 degrees of separation. That's all it was.
always,
Right.
always
Yeah.
for sure.
Good.
So what's on the horizon? What's your next adventure?
Well,
That's
we're
gonna be a
going.
big one.
We're in a few weeks. We're going to the Adirondacks to do some hiking. So
Oh,
Nice.
colors. So we'll be doing a backcountry hike for 3 or
Yeah.
4 days.
yeah.
And then we have a trip planned to do the Portuguese Way, part of the Camino from Porto, Portugal,
Okay.
to
Yeah.
Santiago de Compostela in Spain. So that's
Got it.
Yes.
Wow.
250, 300 kilometers.
So you're doing you're doing half because the Camino's about 5.
Well, yeah, it's just a
right?
small,
It's
very
a
small
section
section.
of it.
Yeah, because the full Camino I think is 800, but there's
We-
lots of offshoots
I
everywhere.
love that. The Camino is on our list. It might be
Mhm.
next year. We haven't decided. Or the year after,
20
depending on what's happening with us. But
20 at the latest,
yeah,
2025.
it is on the radar. So that's
Oh.
going to be exciting to watch you guys do that.
Yeah.
Contact us and we'll put you into touch with some people that have a lot of
Yes.
information.
Oh, without a
Mhm.
doubt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Very cool. So how can people get in touch with you? What's going on?
Well, we're on Facebook and
Yep.
Instagram, and
Yep.
we do have a website, canoeforchange.ca.
Right.
And yeah, can send us a chat through Messenger or
Reach out.
or yeah,
That's
through our
awesome.
website. Yeah,
That's
so
very cool.
We'd love to hear from the backcountry couples. And
Absolutely.
somebody else on our travels.
Oh,
to
100%.
have this
Oh yeah.
awesome
Well, I'm just gonna
connection that
Say you guys are going to the Adirondack. So is Backcountry Paddler in the house?
Yes.
If he is, he actually goes there
Mark?
all the time. So Mark from Backcountry Paddler, I don't know if
Yeah.
you got all your routes and everything planned. I'm sure you do. But yeah, he does quite he knows it. He's quite proficient in that area for sure.
Oh,
so
perfect. Yeah, we
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so he might reach out to you. But everybody, please go check out Glenn and Carol. I am so glad that you decided you could, had the time to come and pop on with us tonight. So we just wanted to celebrate everybody. You know what I mean? And
that's
how fun was
great.
it to do a quick little catch up and
Mhm.
we
Yeah,
definitely have to get together without bypassing each other on the highway,
that's
Yeah.
right.
right? Yeah, we'll plan it better next
It's an
time.
opportunity, and we look forward to hearing more people's future adventures and their past ones. So we'll stay
Oh,
tuned.
there are so
Yeah.
many fun people coming on. Like it's
Good.
super, super exciting. So, well,
Great.
thanks for being a part of season 1, and I'm sure season 2 as well, because we got to hear all about the Yukon, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So very cool. Well,
Good.
thank you so very much.
Continue success.
Oh,
so
well,
much, you
thank you
guys.
so much.
Y'all
You
have a
guys
great
take
evening.
care.
Yeah. Bye.
Good evening.
Good night. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Oh, damn it. There we go. Whoa.
Hey, Chris and Kelly. That's a beautiful backdrop.
Yeah, right? There you go. Adjust it.
I
this-
unmuted.
There
Now,
you go.
now we can hear you.
We're good. This is Chris and Telly, Hooks and
Hooks and
Hammocks. Right? Representing the fishing community. I like
Fishing, camping,
that.
hiking,
Camping, hiking,
cooking.
hammocking, everything. Yeah. Backcountry couple right here, which is awesome. So, what's been going on with you two?
Well, let's see. In the spring, we went to Tennessee River and fished that.
Okay.
And then we got to hike Pictured Rocks Hiking Trail this summer.
You did. Oh, yeah, with
Yes.
Brian and Paige, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're currently in Virginia.
How far is Virginia from you two?
Not very.
About 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, not very.
Same
Yeah, 12
distance.
hours. Yeah, it is.
What are you talking about?
That's. He's like, whatever. He's like, he drives all the time. That is awesome. That's very,
We've
very
been
cool.
we've been here since Sunday. We're leaving next Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So is it like a tournament or is it like vacation?
Nope, just come out
Vacation.
and fish with some other YouTubers.
That's cool.
How was the fishing down there?
Amazing.
Go ahead and tell them.
Tuesday morning, I caught a 69.8 pound blue cat.
What?
Well, hang on a minute.
Does it look something like this?
Yes.
What? Like, I am serious. I said to John, you're not
I
gonna.
saw that picture. I was like, no way. That thing's huge.
Yep.
And you
It was
got
a
it in the
beast.
boat.
Yes.
Yep, that is her. That's her second PB blue cat of the year. Her first one was 41 and a half. That was from the Tennessee River, and then she caught this one Tuesday, 69.8 pounds, and she was very, very, very excited.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a toddler, right?
Yeah.
No, it's like 69 pounds. That's like a skinny teenager.
I just can't even imagine. Okay, so what?
Did you keep it or did you throw it back?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, no.
anything 10 pounds plus goes back in the water.
Okay. Okay. That's a good question. So I have two questions. So one is, how many people did it take to get it on the boat?
Me?
Just you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe there was like more people with you or something.
Nope. I
No.
reeled it all in, and then
She reeled
he
it
was
in,
able
I
to.
put it in the net, and I pulled it in the boat.
Holy moly. And then you posed and that was
That
it.
is a big mamma
Yeah.
jamma. Woo.
Okay, so I have a question. Have you ever had a fish stuffed?
No.
No.
Okay, so you haven't done like one of your personal best, like stuff them and stick them on the wall or anything like that.
No.
Nope.
No, and then with catfish, you do replica. With most fish nowadays, you just do replicas anyway. You take measurements, length, girth, everything,
okay.
and then they just make replicas of them.
Wow. Oh, jeez.
But it's been a good year fishing for us. We actually this year we also went to Lake Wiley,
Yep.
North
Okay.
and South Carolina.
Okay.
I got my PB flathead there, which was 27 pounds.
That's just crazy.
Earlier this year on Taylorsville Lake in Kentucky, I got my PB blue cat, which was 86 pounds.
Whoa.
I am like awestruck. That is crazy. That is
So
so
are they
fun.
like? So what kind of pound tests are you using?
That's a good
to
question,
bring
too.
that thing in?
We use Andy Monster 30-pound test main line, and I use a 50-pound leader.
I feel like you guys need to be
Wow.
ambassadors for them because that is crazy town. That is just
Wow.
wild.
Has anybody caught anything bigger that you've been with?
That we've been with?
Yeah, that you fish with. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the couple we're with that's just behind the camera, Freddie's Outdoors and Nina's kayak crew.
Hi, Freddie. Hi, Nina. Hey.
By the way, they are married and they're a backcountry couple.
There you go. We're going to reach out.
Write it down.
But Freddie caught his PB the same day as Telly, but he caught it in the evening, which was 52.
Yep. 0.6.
52.6 pounds. I mean, yeah, there's people out there that's caught. I mean, the world record blue cat is 143 pounds.
Come on.
So it came out of the lake that's behind us.
Wow,
Yep.
wow.
I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but we have fishing rods right behind us. We're fishing right now.
We're for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
What a hoot. So
Now, what depth are these cats at? Are they sitting right on the bottom?
My 86 pounder came out of 12 feet of water. Telly's 69 that she caught
Came out of
Tuesday was
23.
in 23 feet. I think Freddie's was in 23 feet. I mean, there's a lot of people catch. I mean, we've caught big fish in 4 feet of water. I mean,
wow.
That-
Wow.
so we've also caught big fish in 100 feet of water. So
Well, I'm so glad you sent that photo because I was like, they just caught it and I was like, shut up. That is just like ridiculous. So you guys do like you're on Instagram. Are you on Facebook too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then YouTube. But on YouTube, you guys do a lot of
Okay.
lives, don't you?
Yes,
you
we do
do-
lots of live
You do
streaming.
a lot of lives, like actually you guys fishing, like not a live stream, like this kind of thing, like of you guys actually fishing.
Yeah,
Yes.
I watched quite a
Yeah,
few.
right. So do you post that ahead of time and say, hey, we're going to Virginia, we're gonna go live on Tuesday night? No.
No, I mean, so there's a catfishing community on YouTube, just like there's
Okay.
a backpacking and everything else.
Okay.
Usually in other live streams, we'll mention in there, hey, we're going, but it's not like I don't put it out on a community tab or
Okay.
on Facebook
Okay.
or anything.
So you just kind of
Right.
like, hey, you just check and we'll see that you've gone live or something.
Right.
Got
Yeah, sometimes I just go live. I don't tell anybody and just go live.
Right, which is fine. That's cool. Why not, right? Fun. So what's next?
Well, in the spring, we'll be with Brian and Paige. We
Yeah.
plan on going to Max Patch and also Red River Gorge.
Look at you guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's one place we want to get down to is the
Yeah.
Red River Gorge.
Yeah. Just quickly, how heavy were you guys when you guys packed for pictured rocks? Did you guys
I think we were low 20s.
Low 20s.
really?
Yep.
Good
We were there
job.
for 5 days.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, we're heading up there end of this month.
Yeah, that's cool. That is so awesome.
We got some more people showing up. So
Yeah, that's good. Just hey, get them on. No, it's all good.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
So everybody can reach you on Instagram, a little bit of Facebook.
Well, we very
right?
rarely do anything on Instagram. We're on YouTube, Facebook,
Yep.
TikTok.
TikTok. Did you get
That's
that
pretty
fish
much
on
it.
TikTok?
I'm sorry.
Did you get that fish on TikTok?
Yeah, I made a TikTok of it last night.
Oh my God.
Nice.
This is just awesome.
But here's the thing. We had no cameras going. We had no signal to go live. All we have are pictures
Hey,
for her fish.
that's awesome.
That's fine. It's the real
Now, my
deal.
86, you can watch the whole video on our channel.
By 41, you can watch the video.
Her 41, there's a video and a live stream.
There you
And
go.
that one actually smacked me in the face.
Yeah, that one smacked.
That's right.
That's on
I
TikTok,
saw
too.
that. I did. That was crazy. That is so funny. Oh, well, you were one of the people that we reached out to in the beginning and said, hey, we're going to start a show. You know, we've got to befriend each other. You know, would you come on?
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, you
Absolutely.
opened up a whole different fishing community to us. And obviously, you're backpackers like we love to do. And it's crazy that we haven't met up yet either. You know what I mean? But we're so
We
close.
will one day.
I know we will. We will. So thank you for popping on. Everybody, make sure you go
You're
check
welcome.
out. Yeah, you're welcome. So hooks
Thank you
and
for
Limit,
having us.
have
It is our
fun with
pleasure.
your people. Bye, Freddie and Nina. We got them on the list. It's all good now. All right. You guys take care.
You guys, good
Thank
luck.
you.
Too. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
All right, cheers,
Thank
y'all.
you. Oh my gosh, too fun.
Oh, I know. We got to get down there and go fish. It's like I want to yeah.
Well, someone wrote there that it's good noodly. Oh, Jerry did.
Oh, yeah, go
You
noodling?
You could.
Yeah,
Yeah, one wild fish to noodle is what he said. That's crazy.
Heck yeah.
So honestly, we've been bringing people up as they've been popping into the basement. So we're just trying to be fair and square, if that makes sense right now, right? So let's do it.
Yep.
Where'd they go? Right here.
Uh,
Ryan and Shanna. We got them right there.
it's good, right?
Oh yeah, these guys. Oh, yep.
Let's bring up the OCC.
The OG and the OCC. I don't know.
Look at that beard, man.
What? He's got
I
it.
know.
Winter time. That is
Yeah, it's
amazing.
been since I hurt my since I hurt my shoulder, I've been lazy.
When did you start that? Holy, it's not even winter time yet.
The
Come on.
Laziness, all
depressed.
is life.
Whoa. So this is Rob and
4
Sabrina,
weeks.
everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hi,
Yeah.
I can't stay. I have to go, but
That's
I want
okay.
to at least stay and say, mwah, love you
Mwah.
guys, and keep
Thank
it
you.
rocking. You guys are awesome.
Oh, back
Aw.
at you. I know. I wanted to say quickly, when we went up to Algonquin in June, we weren't as timely as we wanted to be, and it sucked that we didn't get a chance to, meet and kiss and hug you and have a beverage together, and you know what I mean? So, but we we
It's okay.
Okay.
Lots of time.
definitely
Okay.
will.
Yeah, we'll be back up
All
that
right,
way.
you have a
guys
great
are
night,
awesome.
okay, darling?
Have a
Yeah.
great time tonight.
Thank you. We are all ready for sure. So, hey!
Hey.
So how is the men going on your show?
It's going okay. I'm still having. I thought maybe we had thought originally that maybe I just bruised and sprained the AC joint,
Okay.
but I've actually got a tear in it.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
it comes and so it comes and goes. But I'm doing the exercise and stuff. It's really screwed up our plans for the rest of this year.
Sure.
So we're gonna get in some winter camping, but it's only gonna have to be like overnight. So we're not gonna be able to do anything extensive because I can't.
Are you going to do hot
anything.
tenting or are you going to do cold camping?
She thinks we're going to do a hot tent, but I'm not bringing a tent.
What? So we're doing no tent camping.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so it is getting better, but we've got a really big trip planned for next year. So I don't want to take the chance of not being able to do it.
Well, do tell. What's the big trip next year?
Yeah.
If you can tell us.
I was talking to Marty Morissette,
Yep.
and he gave me a link to a website with all kinds of trip reports, but they're all in French and Quebec and stuff. So
Okay.
I was going through it and I found the Rivière Turgeon, the Turgeon River.
Okay.
It was 210 kilometers.
Isn't that a lot of whitewater
So
on that river?
I was doing the research, and in order for us to get out, we might have had to get a float plane. And I thought,
Whoa.
well, I don't want to pay for a float plane, so why don't we do the Hurricane all the way up to James Bay and into Moosonee?
What?
So 435 kilometers. It's probably going to take us about 34 to 36 days. Yeah, and it's going to be the most remote the two of us have ever been.
Holy moly!
Awesome.
Yeah,
That is nuts.
yeah. So it starts. Where we're starting is Lake Turgeon, which is directly across from Coburn, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's straight across from Coburn. It's 2.5 hours from Coburn, Ontario.
Okay.
And then
I'm thinking where that is.
it's 435. We go all the way up into James Bay, and then we cross James Bay into Moosonee. We're like right in the south tip. I forget the name of the actual bay we start in, and then we go into James Bay and then over to Moosonee. And then we're going to catch a train down to Coburn and then rent a car to come home.
Okay. So are you studying the maps right now then? Like you must have your hands on them.
Yes. Yeah.
You're obsessed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Huge. Like the Turgeon's going to be good. There's a couple of R3 rapids that we're probably going to portage, but most of it's R1 and R2, and they're not that technical. So we're going to run them. But when we get onto the Hurricane, there's a 5-kilometer stretch of straight 1 and 2 technical rapids. Wow. And then there's I found a 5.5-kilometer stretch of R3s to R5s. And they're in canyons and you can't get out, so you have to line. So
there's no portaging.
There's no portage. You got to either try to line it along
to line it up. Yeah.
Run it. Yeah. So now we're in the market for a new canoe now, because for a trip that long, we're going to need a 17-footer for the amount of gear that we're going to carry. So
start reaching out, because I feel like that's a big trip for sure.
I mean, the only thing I can think of,
like a Novacraft?
A Novacraft Prospector 17 footer.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Langford's also got a really nice.
The Langfords are nice too.
Yeah. Their 17-footer's only 52 pounds.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, geez, I know.
Right. Novacraft 60.
They're heavy.
Well, they're for the tough enough.
I think they're 68 pounds.
I think there are. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was talking with Kevin Callan about them earlier this year, and I was like, yeah, that's a heavy boat.
Yeah, for sure.
But
so we were going to do the Moon River again. Yeah, we were going to do the Moon River again because we lost all that footage.
Right.
I managed to get a couple of little clips back on the SD cards, but I got quoted $600 to pull it all out. I said, forget it. So we were going to do that first before we went. And then Sabrina, our last trip, the Severn River trip, where we had to pull out and then find another entrance around, Sabrina actually wanted to go back early spring and actually cut a portage trail into the north end of the Severn.
Okay.
And then let the ministry know that we had done it. But then when I added this extra river to the trip, I went, as much as I want to do those two right off the bat, I think it's best, because we're going to be dehydrating food like from now until we leave. Like 35 days. Yeah, 35 days is a long day, and that's if everything goes good, right? So we're going to have to pack for a 40 to 45 day. So 100%. I don't want to go on one of those trips for 15 days and come back and only have a couple of days to repack and prepare and go.
Right.
So, yeah, so we're aiming for the first week of June. So we'll probably do a couple of little trips here and there, but
Yep. And you've been working with your sponsors and stuff, right? Because you're still working with iHunter, right?
Oh, yes. God, we love iHunter. They've got 3D base maps now, too. And that's the thing is, when we go to Quebec, I'm also going to get the public land subscription for Quebec.
Right. Okay.
Too. So, yeah.
That is so awesome. Well, we love watching all your stuff. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
That solo trip that I did, I'll tell you, if I figured I wanted to push myself with that 65-pound pack, and
Right.
all I did was jump over a small little swamp with
Oh.
a small elevation. And I tell you, when I got to camp that day, I mean, I tried to build a raft out of live wood. You know what I mean? It's not going to float. So like,
Right?
yeah, like the dehydration and the pain, my mental state, I was out of it. Like I'd
Well, I'm
put
not
stuff
shocked.
down. Yeah, like I'd put stuff down and then spend half an hour looking for it. Like I put the camera down and I spent almost 20 minutes
You're
looking
like, what's
for it. Like
going
I
on?
was,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I learned that was a very hard lesson to learn, man.
That is crazy.
Hey, you
But
don't know until
this is-
you don't know until you push yourself.
That's right. But this is the
Yeah.
time that you heal, grow a
Yes.
beard, plan
Yeah,
for plan for
Sabrina hates it.
trip, right?
Sabrina hates it so much.
I saw you and I was like, get out of here. Oh my God, I love it.
Your guys'
It's-
Algonquin
John
trip.
said it's too early. It's gotta be snow on the ground still, but we're
Your
getting
guys'
there.
Algonquin
I told you, I am not going to grow a beard until I buy property.
There you go. All right.
Once you see it starting to grow, that means I bought property.
There you go. Fair
Nice.
enough. Well, you have been awesome. I'm glad that Sabrina got to pop on quickly because we love her
Yeah.
to bits, of course.
Yeah, we definitely need to
We've
I know,
enjoyed
we-
watching your guys' Algonquin trip too, and the last ones that you guys did, the last little travel you guys did, like I don't remember, but you guys went like everywhere. That was, you guys saw
It's
some
been-
cool stuff.
We've done some cool
we
things.
got
It's been fun.
so much
We're so
video
bad
to-
with
video
videos
is
right now,
terrible.
but it's all good. We've been doing like, quick little Instagram hits or whatever. But yeah, excited. So excited for some winter camping for you. That is fun.
and for
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna do some of that as well.
Mhm.
And
Are you guys bringing a tent?
oh yeah, we'll
Yeah.
cold tent.
Cold tent.
We'll cold tent. But
We-
yes,
we-
we're gonna bring a tent. I need shelter. I'm
We-
not gonna build one.
We don't have a hot tent.
We don't, yeah. Well, we're good. We are good for sure.
Right.
But so Rob and Sabrina, I know Sabrina's not there, but Ontario Camping Couple.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna put them in the.
We
I'm gonna
are
put them
we
up
are
in the
so
chat.
happy that we came across you guys last season because we were just like, oh my God, we totally connected. It was nuts. It was like we'd known you guys and we're
Yeah.
like the same people. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was a shame we didn't get. We're actually near the end of the summer next year. We might
Yeah.
do the White Mountains with my
Okay.
buddy.
Okay.
So if we're coming down that way, we just might have to swing by and see you guys.
Sure,
Sure.
whatever, or we'll try and meet halfway or whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody, make sure you go check out Rob and Sabrina, Ontario Camping Company.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm gonna put their
so you
stuff
have
in the chat.
Tell us,
like I normally
tell us
do.
everywhere, Rob. So you have a website?
There's the website ontariocampingcouple.ca. And then there's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, which is Ontario Camping Couple.
Yep.
Got a TikTok, but I never use it. It's the same
Right.
thing, Ontario Camping Couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just got it so that nobody would take our name.
Got it. Which is true. That's good. Make it proprietary. I like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good. Well,
Very
thank
good.
you for
Oh,
being
Thanks
part
for
of our
having us
little
on again.
friends and family.
Oh, dude,
and
it's our
yeah,
pleasure.
absolutely. So
Right
we look
on.
forward to doing this again.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
guys take
I'm
care.
looking forward to see everybody else on tonight too.
I know.
Yeah.
We're excited too. Like honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, some of the people that we've connected with and others we haven't seen. So we're just like, hey, So this is awesome. Well, thanks again, Rob. Thanks for sticking around
No
too.
Yeah,
problem.
and thanks for sharing off. all
No
the
problem.
stuff.
Yeah,
Thank you guys
you are
very much.
beautiful.
Hi, everybody. See you later.
All right. Peace out, buddy.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You
You're
bet.
welcome. All right. Well, I think we should stick with a Canadian theme. Is that what you're just gonna say? Of course you were. He was.
If,
I'm
If I
sorry.
can get a word in edgewise.
I'm not shocked, everybody, right?
Right.
Right.
All right. Well, let's bring up some of the forest.
The Canadian crew. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, Ryan,
Hey.
Jess, how are you?
How's
Good,
the
how are
property
you?
going on up there?
Great, great. A little windy right now, so it might get loud at times, but it's beautiful as ever.
You got you got the Halloween hike going yet?
Yeah, we have our haunted hikes. They just started on October 1st. We sold 270 tickets in 2 days.
Whoa!
Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it.
Talk about needing to get your reservation.
Wow. Congratulations. Good
Thanks.
for you.
Thanks, yeah.
Good for you. I remember when you guys started that, last year and you're making, your bacon and then you got apple cider. It's like, shut up. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So tell us, what's the summer been like for the business and such?
It's been really good. So this year we started a new initiative, I guess, the True North Adventure Bus. So we got a grant from tourism in Sault Ste. Marie.
Nice.
To do like an 8-week program where we take people on like full day guided excursions. So
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been super fun. We, meet people in town, Sault Ste. Marie, and take them to like all the beautiful nature that's just north of the city there. So locals and tourists alike, and we meet them at local hotels, get them a lunch at a local place there, and show them some of the little secret spots that we got going on up here.
I love it. How far are people coming from?
well, we've had people from Germany, from Finland.
Australia.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Very cool.
So they just want to see Northern Canada, kind of what it looks like, get a taste of everything. And are you just doing guided tours? But has there been a lot of paddling involved though?
Yeah, so most of the tours, it's like a half day of paddling and then a half day of hiking. So
Got it.
Oh, okay, that's nice. A little bit of both.
Yeah, and most people are coming out because of the fall colors, right? So they're peaking right now here.
Yeah. Are you guys are peak up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of figures much.
Yeah. So all of our Michigan people, they're just obviously in the Sioux Canada side. So just across that little bridge there.
Yep.
Which is kind of awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Which we have to get there too. We were up at Chris Point Lighthouse, which is by like the Two-Hearted River. So we were kind of close, but not that close.
No.
But we're working on it. On it, I swear. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So what's new for the winter?
I think for the winter, we're going to focus on more winter camping, getting people out winter camping that have never done it before. So,
okay.
Yeah. We're always doing, snowshoe tours, the kind of regular, just helping people get out. It slows down a lot in winter. So we always try to fill the time with other stuff. I end up doing some stuff at a ski lodge here. We got great cross country skiing. So hopefully I'll be able to do some ski instructor stuff this year with some kids. So.
That's fun. That's really cool. But do you still have rentals on your space too?
Mm-hmm.
And can you rent them in the wintertime?
So we're looking to put a wood stove in one of our rentals.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
We're not sure about our tent that we'll keep up during the winter just because the wind gets way too crazy on Lake Superior.
Right. Well, because you're right on the lake. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the wind just comes right across from Thunder Bay right at us. So
that is gorgeous, though. That is so nice. But I feel like, so is there a shortage of places to stay up there in the summertime?
I mean, if you're willing to kind of rough it or go, the Airbnb route and kind of, lose some of the nice stuff. But I know this year in Sault Ste. Marie in the city, the hotels were pretty much sold out.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's been good, and people like really see that benefit of being so close to kind of just driving up Highway 17, getting out.
Sure. Right.
We had about 125 people stay on our property this year. So
wow,
that's great.
That is so great. Seriously, and then people from the U.S. are people kind of with the whole borders and stuff like that, and yeah.
Yeah, it's been so great to welcome our American friends back.
I bet. I mean, it's been nice for us, right? Trying to go back and forth and everything. It's been a lot easier,
A lot easier. And then, of course, as of the end of September, no more Can-Amps, so that's nice.
I know, right? So that makes it a lot nicer for sure. That's cool. And so have you...
It's like the good old days.
Well, we're getting there. Have you guys achieved any really cool milestones or anything like that? I think you guys had a bunch of kids and everything that you guys were working with in the summertime as well. And
yeah,
we were taking out some university students that had never been camping before. So international students. We took, I think, 25 of them camping for the very first time, which was really cool.
That's amazing.
Ryan became a wilderness first aid instructor, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's good. We have our level one.
Just an assistant right now, but I've been able to get out into the Algonquin area, do some courses and stuff.
You are going to be busy doing that. It's crazy. The course that we took, because we took it as well, and obviously not at instructor level, but it filled up so fast we couldn't believe it. We're like, what?
Yeah.
But everybody wants to do that. So That's awesome.
I know,
Very,
I want to
very
get.
cool.
I actually want to do my level 2.
So we can do that in, I think so. Why not, right? I mean, the more knowledge you have, and the better prepared you are. So
Well, come on over at the end of the month. Sioux College has got a course going on. So.
there you go. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Well, I'm glad that you guys got to pop on, and we have been watching you.
Yes.
And it's exciting to see how everything has grown, how Forest the Canoe has turned into this amazing not operation, but I mean, you've been able to connect people to the outdoors.
They've been able to do what they want.
Well, that's true too, but I just feel like coming from, all of Europe and I'm sure other places who have never seen those things, and how cool is it to share the stuff that you love to do, so.
Yeah, it's a dream. It's awesome.
Yeah,
they're living the dream.
Yeah, that sounds amazing to me. So beautiful. So how can everybody get in touch with you?
So our website is forestthecanoe.ca. Then we have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, just everything.
Put your Instagram and your YouTube in.
Okay,
the chat.
good. Okay,
so.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're very welcome.
We're really excited too. We're hoping this year to do a collab with a brewer. So I feel like we've really made it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's next level.
Yeah.
Will you tell me when there's the beer?
Yeah.
We're totally coming.
I'm coming up.
A little bit of a cliffhanger now, but we'll share definitely when the time comes.
Wow, I love that.
Okay. Now I need a little spoiler.
Okay.
What kind of type of a beer is it going to be? Any idea?
Maybe something that kind of almost rhymes with portage.
Is it so? It's going to be like a portage.
I think you're a marketing specialist right there. Yeah.
Because he's a porter guy.
The portage porter.
I like that.
Yeah. Canoes and beers, right? There it is.
Hey, it's like they go hand in hand, man.
That is fancy. Yeah. I love it. That's very exciting. Well, good luck with that, and definitely keep us abreast of what's going on. We'll
sign me up for the Mug Club.
Right. I know. I think that is so cool. Well, thank you for being awesome, and
thanks for coming on the show tonight.
Yeah, and sharing a little snippet of you guys and what's been going on, and super excited for Forest the Canoe, and everybody, please go check them out. Super, super fun, and
I know. I want to go up and do the haunted thing.
Exactly. I'm just gonna say
someone's a little.
I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat, so I don't like that stuff. I'm scared.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
I do.
I know, that's fine. I'll hold your beer. You go. I don't know. Right? So good luck with all that stuff, and we look forward to watching what you're doing. And you want to pop back on, and we'll catch up on what's going on again and share. I think that'd be really exciting as well.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm glad you're both well. Thank you so much.
You have a great night.
Awesome, guys. Thanks.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Ooh.
Oh.
Beer.
We want to collab. I like that.
I know. We're
That's
gonna work
a fun
on that.
idea.
All right. Let's see.
I think we gotta go.
We gotta come into the American side.
We gotta come to the American side. It's our friends.
Yeah.
No, everyone's our friends.
Everyone's our friends. Hello, Cody and Alex.
Hello. Miss you too.
Unmute.
It hasn't been that long.
There we go.
It's been almost a month.
I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, right.
It's
good.
been a while.
It's better than the year that it took before that.
Right.
I tell you, the gear room looks a little more organized.
Oh,
That's all him.
It's all him.
That's all him.
For sure. So this is Cody and Alex.
Yep.
Northwoods Venture Overland. Excited.
Mhm.
We connected with you guys last year because we had met you, and then we were just like, hey, we're starting a show. How would you guys to come on and hang out? And you're like, of course. So, and you were so nervous. Now you're not nervous. This is just like, now you're like doing stop.
Just a chat.
That's right. It's just a little chat. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, no, we hadn't seen you forever. And then we obviously, ran into you at Core and literally only run into you. Like we didn't even have time together. I hate that. I was so busy. But what have you been up to? What's been going on?
Well, we've been everywhere. We've done 6 out of our 7 Overland events this year. So yeah, we've been driving all over the place.
Wow.
Yep. I think we're up to 3 12-hour plus like straight through drives to get to places because we have to do them over the weekend. So yeah, it's been some crazy things, but we've got one more big event of the year, and then we'll be focusing on some winter camping because he built us a lovely diesel heater. So now I'm not so
scared. Okay, so you got it. So you're gonna put it up from the rooftop tent, right?
Yep. Up in the tent.
Sweet. So where's the first trip gonna be?
We don't know. So probably over with Northology over to by her land up in Wisconsin because
that
seems pretty
sounds
safe.
cool. Sweet. That's awesome.
So we've been, I mean, like you said, we saw each other at core and yeah. So
that was also, you're a big part of that. Like you are a Northologist, right? So you're like an ambassador for Northology, which is amazing.
That would be a Northologist.
That's why I said you're a Northologist. Yeah.
We co-sponsored 4 events this year, so we've been helping out and kind of making sure that things go well and doing some work with her. And I added some class teaching to my repertoire this year too. I've been doing like adventure safety trail trauma classes, clinics at the Overland events. So
amazing. And everybody needs to take that course too. Like honestly, but you put together a really nice, like a little package, like a little quick hit package kind of thing. So that's cool.
Yeah. I've been kind of editing it so that we can get it up on the website for people to download.
I like that.
I had the head trauma surgeon at the hospital look it over with me and make sure that everything was up to date and correct because I did all kinds of research, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, but you're so good. You are so good. And I mean, so we had a backpacking seminar at the same time you guys were doing yours, and as ours was finishing, yours was like filling up. You were busy.
Yeah. I think we actually ended up with the best attendance out of all of them, but I think it was more so just a fluke on the time frame. So, but there's a lot of people that were interested.
Yeah, people want that knowledge. So good for you. That was really, really cool.
Yeah,
and I think you guys are ambassadors for some other people, aren't you?
For a few, we do. We're ambassadors for McWick.
Go McWick.
Northology, official Pop and Lock, and cool clothing.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's great.
I know. I'm shocked we're not.
I know. There you go. Yeah, that's cool. So what is your what's your next adventure?
Well, I mean, the next one's going to be Overland the Red down in the Red River Gorge. So
everyone's going there.
Yep.
Love
it. Weeks we'll be down there, and it's kind of cool because we've got people that are down there that follow us and talk to us pretty regularly that we just haven't ran into. So,
are you going to meet up with them then?
Yep. We may have gotten a few people to go to Overland the Red just because they were like, "Oh, we get to see you," and I'm like, "Does that mean that we made it just a little bit?"
Right. Have you guys been there before then?
Nope.
It is on the list.
Yeah, we went through Kentucky to go to Tennessee this year. We went for his parents' 30th wedding anniversary. They renewed their vows down there.
Yep, I remember that.
Yep. And then when we went to Core, the day before Core started was our 5-year wedding anniversary. So we spent it at Core.
It was?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh,
so
happy anniversary.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I thought it was kind of funny that Core hit their 5-year when we hit ours. So
right on. No, it was fitting for sure. Well, you guys did a great job. And you're right. It sucked that we waited like a year to like see you guys again. But we did say that we're going to meet up and we're going to do something, and maybe winter camping is it. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, Overland the Red unfortunately wasn't in our timetable this year, but you know, it is what it is, right? But
I think we made a few plans for next year, maybe that we got ironed out. So
okay, sounds good. I love that. I love that. Very cool. So, I think you've achieved a lot of milestones. Like you guys have done a lot in a short time.
We're just about to cross 3,300 followers on Instagram.
Holy moly!
And
I think it was
you are pretty strong Instagrammers though.
Yeah, we try to be consistent, which they say is the most important.
Right. All right. So how can everybody find you guys then?
Well, everything's pretty much Northwoods Overland Adventures. We've got we've got the Instagram, which we're most active on. We've got a website, which the website pretty soon is going to start seeing blogs for medical information. So that'll be kind of cool.
That is a great idea. I like that a lot.
Hopefully doing like a once a week, hopefully kind of thing.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
And
we also have a YouTube that has no videos on it.
No videos yet, and Facebook.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I have a TikTok that we don't do much on, but that one's just Northwoods Adventures because it
is okay.
That one was too long.
It sounds like what was I gonna say? It sounds like Rob. You just secured the name or whatever, right?
Yep.
But I've posted a few, but I mean, it's just, I guess, growing something from scratch again is kind of, I'm not that motivated yet.
Right. Yeah, you are busy. You guys are awesome. It was super nice to see you last month.
Yes, it was.
You know,
a lot of fun.
Even though
even though we were a little on the wet side, but hey,
maybe if it wasn't pouring rain and we weren't all the way across camp, we would have seen each other.
I know. But it is what it is, right? But we said we're gonna, connect and hang out, and we're gonna do that.
We will.
So, and we did win a prize from these guys.
Yeah.
We won that like 9 months ago or something.
That was our 1,000 follower giveaway.
And now you're at 3,000.
Now you're at 3,300. That was a while ago.
So yeah, thank you for that. We got a really cool fire screen, and we got mugs and a fuzzy blanket and some Mickwicks and some what else did we get? We got the hot chocolate.
Yep.
And I got some good hugs. So that's what I was waiting for. It was super exciting to see you both. So, and like I said, we wanted to say thank you for being one of the first ones to come on and support us and be a backcountry couple. How cool was that, right?
Yeah, I just pulled it up right now. We streamed them a year ago.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I love it. Wow. That's actually funny.
I know.
There they are. I got them. Wonderful. Well, Cody and Alex, thank you for hanging out.
Yep.
Totally appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on the show.
All righty. And everybody, make sure you go check them out. All right.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank you.
You all take care.
You too.
All right. Cheers.
Done. Well, that's a Red River Gorge segue coming up here, folks. Bingo.
Hey, Bridget and Jeremiah.
Hi, Bridget and Jeremiah. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. It's been a little while, but appreciate you welcoming us back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like we're just saying with these guys, you guys were the OGs of the backcountry couples. We're like, hi, this is the show we're doing. You're like, well, come on and chat. So why not?
Yeah, for sure. It sounds like you got a lot of people heading to Red River Gorge, our stomping grounds.
I know.
I know. The Northology Adventures, they're going down there with a bunch of people, and then there's a Subaru group that's going down November 4th, something like that.
So they're all doing that Daniel Boone Byway or something.
Yeah, the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway.
Yeah, I think that's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to check a little bit of that out with Jeremy, All Things Outdoors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Very cool. So what have you guys been up to?
I'll let Bridget take that one.
Well,
there you go.
We've had a couple of trips this summer. One in particular that was super fun was we just did an overnighter and we went down to the lake and we got to swim after we got to camp. So that was really cool. We did get eat up though. So there was that.
Was there a lot? Yuck. That's crazy. Did you guys get any fishing in on the lake?
Nope.
Nah, just had a couple of beverages and swam in the lake. It's Cave Run Lake, backpacked in, and we've been easier on a boat. We saw a lot of boats out there.
A lot of boats, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right. How far is that from you guys?
I think it's about 2.5 hours, depending on what part you go to. But we live on Lake Cumberland, and it's a little bit dirtier because I guess so many tourists or maybe the watershed or something. So Cave Run Lake was, it was a little cleaner. So you can see a little further down. Swimming was, a little bit more peace of mind. But yeah, that was a fun trip.
It was a lot of fun.
A little more. I like it. Yeah, you can't see the bottom. It's like, I don't know what's underneath that water. I know the feeling.
Right on. Cool.
Yeah, we also. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Sorry,
I was just going to say, we also got to take another trip to the Smokies, and that was kind of Bridget's first experience, I think, hiking with a number of different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally it would be like just me and her, or maybe another couple or something.
Yep.
But there were some other people that do YouTube that were on that trip, and we had a good time down there. We got to see the fiery azaleas. Ain't that what they're called?
Something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, and they were full peak at Gregory Bald.
It was beautiful.
Like a flower, like an azalea.
Yes.
It's
maybe flaming azaleas.
Yeah,
maybe that's what they're called.
It's one of the few places I think that you can see them in full bloom is that area in the Smokies. So we're fortunate enough to kind of strike it. Yeah, right at that time. So that was a lot of fun.
That sounds nice.
It was. It was
really nice.
It was tough, but it was a lot of fun though.
It was tough, was it? How heavy was your pack, Bridget?
I think it ended up being 34 pounds.
Okay. That's not terrible.
That's not too bad.
It was like a full weekend trip, I think. I think we spent 2 or 3 nights on trail. So
we did.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Awesome.
It was cool though.
Have you guys done any trips with your puppy dogs?
No,
not recently. We have taken them before.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing that scares me with the dogs is one of them getting away from us, but two, just how good a shape that they're in. Like we walk them and stuff, but we got one that's a little older, and we took him for like a 3-mile walk the other day, and his hip I think got a little sore. So last time last time we took him, we trained him a lot. We was doing like a mile or 2 walk every day around the subdivision, and then we took them out on like day hikes and stuff, and then got to the point where we really pushed them while we're backpacking. They didn't carry anything. We just carried everything for them.
Right. Makes sense then. Aw, that's cool though. That's fun. And what's on the horizon? What's your next adventure?
Oh, can I please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by all means.
I don't usually get excited about backpacking trips, but I'm really excited and I've already heard you all talking about it tonight. We're doing the Camino next summer in Europe. We're going to be gone for like a month and a half, and I'm super, super stoked about it.
Oh my gosh.
That's man.
I know. I'm so excited for you too. I have goosebumps. Like seriously, super. Okay, so you're going next summer.
I call it the charcuterie trail.
Call it the charcuterie trail.
Lots of wine.
Wine and cheese.
It's just meat, wine, and cheese all the way through.
And what more could you want?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Right on.
I know. It's like that's right up our alley.
I know. We can't wait to do it either. I mean, we watched, Chicken Sunsets. And
I don't know if we'll gain weight or lose weight.
I don't know. It'll be just nice. 500 miles. That's nothing. We got it, honey. We got it. That is so exciting. So, I mean, I would be obsessed and start planning everything, obviously. And wow, that's cool. That is the adventure.
What was that movie with Martin?
The Way.
The Way.
Oh, we haven't watched it.
I haven't watched that one.
Yeah. I recommend it. So it's one with Martin Sheen and Emilio Estevez in it, and it's about the Camino Trail.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
that'd be
idea.
great.
We'll have to do that.
We've been going back and watching some of Dixie's videos, Homemade Wanderlust, because she did the Camino and put out a bunch of videos and some tips and stuff just to gain a little bit more knowledge. But I know it's dying to book some airplane tickets so that everything's concrete.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I am excited for you both too.
Who did the book? Chica and Sunset.
Chica and Sunset.
Chica and Sunset did a book.
What's the name of the book?
It's right
there.
Keep talking, honey. No. But yeah, so Chica wrote a book, and it's called Walking the Camino de Santiago Francis. 100 tips, tricks, traps, and facts for walking the French way.
Oh, we should buy that.
Okay, we
Yeah,
need to
because
buy that.
we're
That's our
doing the
goal.
French way.
Yep.
Yeah. So I read it. There's a ton of good little tips in there for sure. So I can send you the link to it or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That'd be great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, it's gonna be like my Bible.
I know. Just
What were
something
we-
else to be obsessed about. Very cool. Well, what else is going on? I mean, I feel like you guys have had lots of fun. You had a good summer. You're teachers, so you're back in school. So
Yeah.
more just like weekend kind of stuff right now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're on
How's
fall.
the show going?
Oh, you're talking about the backpacking podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been having a lot of fun on there, having a lot of great guests, just like you guys, and try to do a weekly episode on that.
Yeah, we just love the people part of it. I mean, obviously everyone's making YouTube videos and all that stuff, but this is what we love. Like
the interaction.
Yeah, there's just something about it that just makes it fun and entertaining, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a good time, right? So, and it's the people. Like, we just love the people, and
Yeah,
it's been
I
awesome.
totally agree. What I was
Yeah.
doing, so we're on this streaming platform, and we went ahead and logged in. And while you were talking to the other guest, I had my phone with me because we're heading out on a trip. We're packing right now, so we're heading out on a trip soon. I got my backpack over here next to me and a bunch of stuff
Nice.
sprawled out.
Mine's over
So
here.
while we were waiting to hop on, we were kind of listening to you guys talk to all the other guests, and the interactive, the people part is pretty much one of my favorite parts of backpacking.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed. Absolutely. Very cool.
That's the jam, man.
Right on. So people can find, I mean, Bridget, you have a personal, right? Instagram and stuff like that. But Jeremiah, I mean, you have a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Right. I mean, you're on Instagram and stuff too. You have the backpacking podcast, which is fun with John Kelly. I think most people kind of know about that. But this is the part that we love. So, I mean, when we reached out last summer and said, hey, we're going to do this little show. What are your thoughts? You're like, absolutely. So it's been really fun to connect. Yeah, for sure. And I know we had said that, we wanted to come down and kind of get out with you guys too. And we want to do it in August. And we're just like, I'm not moving anywhere in August. Like, that is not happening.
Like you said, no way. That's way too hot.
So we will. That's right. We'll figure something out. But yeah, so
We got to go down like September,
or
October.
something. I know. But we're always busy. He's like, right? We will. We will totally connect. Well, enjoy your trip this weekend. Excited for
I'm
that.
just posting their.
Are you going to put that in
I
there?
got
Oh,
their
good.
YouTube
Good.
and Instagram. I just put it in the chat for you.
That's awesome. Well, and thanks for taking the time to come and hang out with us again tonight and kind of celebrate season 1 and kick off season 2. So,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Our
thank you
pleasure.
for having us.
you
It
are
was our
so
pleasure.
welcome. Absolutely. Well, enjoy, and I'll send you the info about the book so you can keep researching and
definitely watch the movie.
and watch
the way.
the movie.
Yeah,
So
you'll like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
everybody check out Bridget and Jeremiah. Thanks again for hanging. Have a fun trip.
Thanks. See you guys.
All right, guys.
All right, cheers, y'all.
Oh, wait, we got an East Coaster.
Yeah,
We're going back to Canada.
Yep. Hey, you two.
Woohoo! Hi.
Oh, you're on mute.
Oh.
My bad.
There we go.
There we go.
How are you both? We have Corey and Jess from Waterborne Camper. So hello.
Hello from the East Coast of Canada.
Yeah.
right on, for sure. First of all, thanks for taking the time. I know you guys are in the process of moving.
It's a lot of work. Yeah.
Process. Boo. So yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks. But yeah, but I'm glad we could be a natural break for you both. So that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little distraction.
A distraction. Exactly. So what's been happening
Yeah,
since
tell
we
us
last
what's,
chatted?
what's new and exciting.
We took some. We didn't do a lot this summer because the back half of the summer was kind of taken up by all the stuff involved with buying a house. But
Yeah, right.
we took a trip down the Restigouche River back in June. That was really awesome.
Oh, amazing.
That was something we wanted to do for a long time. We went up to close to the Quebec border, and we spent, how long was it? 4 days? Yeah, 4 days.
Okay.
And we paddled like 93 kilometers.
Whoa!
And it was like so secluded because it's huge mountains on either side, and there's like no road access anywhere. There's no power lines. There's these huge fishing lodges all around the river, all along the river,
Okay.
and people get flown in like helicopters and stay at these like salmon fishing lodges.
That's pretty fancy.
Yeah, one of the locals told me it's like some of them are like $7,000 to $10,000 a week per person to stay there.
What?
Yeah,
That is big cash.
yeah. There's a
Look at that,
lot
boys.
of money made on the river.
Wow.
Oh, I'll just write you a check. Yeah, no.
Yeah. We just camped on the side of the river in a tent.
Right. There you go. I'll disperse camp right here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, the scenery was incredible. There's mountains on
bet.
either side, and like in the evenings and the mornings, there'd be mist rolling up off the river, like up over the mountains.
How big is this river? How wide's the river? Yeah, width-wise.
Oh, wide. Like if I gotta get in the frame here. If the river was like, say, this wide, a canoe would be about that wide.
Oh, I gotcha. So it's almost
Yeah.
like Mississippi River wide.
It was a big river. Yeah, we did the first day. We did like 34 kilometers, and we hardly dipped a paddle.
Really?
The current was just taking us. We were talking to one of the locals. They said that was like the fastest the river had been that time of year in like 30 plus years.
So it was running really high then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
We had a couple pretty hairy moments. So
Wow. How much fishing did you get in there?
actually, on that river, you can't fish without like a guide and a special license.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because it's like there's like landlocked salmon in the river, and it's like really protected. So
Huh.
yeah, and it's
Huh.
not cheap. So,
That's cool.
but we did the first night. We camped on an island in the river, and we saw there was 2 boats with guides out front of our campsite, and a guy reeled in a salmon that it must have been like 18 to 20 inches, and he spent like 40 minutes wrestling that thing.
Holy moly.
I ended up I burnt our supper that night because I got so distracted watching that guy.
I was like, ooh, squirrel.
He's like,
I grabbed my camera and I went running down the shore like, whoa.
Wow.
Jess came walking along a couple minutes later. She's like, you left the food burning, you know.
Dude, right there. I love
Oh,
it.
man.
Wow. And you've done so everybody, these guys are in New Brunswick, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
but you've gone, so you went east to Quebec, but then where else did you go? Then you went to PEI this year too?
About a month ago.
Yeah, August.
Yeah, we went over to PEI. That's island on the east, like further east than us.
Yeah.
And Jess loves lighthouses, and I found an Airbnb that was a lighthouse. So we stayed
Wow.
there.
Really?
So cool. Yeah.
Check mark for Corey. Hello.
He always finds those hidden gems.
Yeah.
So were you able to
So were you-
so that in the Airbnb of the lighthouse, were you able to go all the way up to the lamp?
So the story behind that is the guy that owns it, he loves lighthouses, and he had visited lots of lighthouses, and they wouldn't let him go up in the tower, so he just built his own lighthouse.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
That's cool. But so it's in operation though?
No, it's not actually operational. So what it was on PEI back in like the mid 90s, there was a lot of, you might know this, Colleen, being Canadian. There was a lot of TV shows that were filmed there, like Emily of New Moon, Road to Avonlea, Anne of Green Gables, those kind of shows.
Right. Yeah.
And he was hired to tear down some of the sets from some of these shows. And they
Okay.
told him he could keep whatever materials he wanted. So he just took it back to his property and built a lighthouse.
Wow.
Free
That's cool.
lumber.
Free. Yeah, exactly. That's really cool. Well, lucky you two. That was fun.
No kidding.
And I'm glad we got over there before the big hurricane hit like 2 weeks ago, because it did a lot of damage to the island.
So,
we lost like 6 meters of their shore all the way around. It just washed
holy
it.
moly.
So some of our viewers really don't know. Go ahead and tell them what hurricane hit you guys up there.
Which one was it?
Fiona.
Fiona,
It's-
yeah.
Fiona, yeah. So people, I don't think realize that it goes all the way up the coast and just it hammers the east coast of Canada like a lot, you know.
So-
And then people here, because I mean, obviously, I'll say that, well, oh my God, you know, Prince Edward Island, they lost like, you know, major landmarks and stuff. And I was like, they're like, where's that? Or, you know, what's going on? Or what do you mean there's a hurricane up there? You know, they kind of forget about it kind of once it leaves the south or whatever. But
Yeah, it
so
followed the coast straight up and hit us right
yeah,
before the sea.
right.
But speaking of landmarks, there was like, you know what a teacup rock is, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Like the turnip rocks or whatever. Yeah.
Flower Pot Island.
So we went and saw a really cool one that you had to like walk around these cliffs at low tide to get to it. So
Oh,
it's
that's
kind of
cool.
like a hidden gem, and it got washed out to sea during that hurricane. It's gone.
That is so sad.
How long has that been there?
Oh, probably thousands of years.
Yeah, it used to be a lot larger. It was almost like a shape of an elephant years and years and years ago, and it's just slowly eroded. The sand,
Totally, yeah, right, right,
the
right.
waves, and the wind was so strong. It just
Crazy.
took it away.
Wow.
But we were there. We were at that beach one day, like while we were over there. We went twice, and the first time we went to that beach, we couldn't get to that rock because there was a storm happening that day, and the waves and the wind when we were there just during a regular storm were insane. So it must have been like the end of the world there during that hurricane. I can't even imagine.
Oh, I can't imagine either. That's just. I'm sure. Are they still without power? I'm sure they are.
There was still parts of the island that were without power yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not shocked for sure. Absolutely.
Wow.
That is awesome. So what's next for you guys? What's your next trip? Although you're moving into a new house, so I mean,
That's a big
that's a
event.
big trip.
We haven't really made any plans for anything big. In the
Okay.
future. We're still just going out and doing little things here and there. We had
That's
a
awesome.
guided hike planned 2 weekends ago, and it got canceled on us, so we just went on our own.
That's all right. That's cool.
Yeah, we were a little nervous.
Fun. So we reached out to you today. So last week we're like, hey, you know, we're gonna do this. You're like, oh, I'm not going to be able to. So I'm happy that you guys could sneak us in here. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
I threw your Instagram in the chat.
How
so.
can we find you?
We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Waterborne Camper.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I will tell you one funny story if I can.
Tell me a story. Tell us a story. Yes.
When we went on the Restigouche back in June,
Yeah.
it was our first time going down through there. And I had found some maps online, and it only had 3 sets of rapids marked on the stretch that we were doing.
Yes.
So it's like, well, that's not bad. Like we've done rapids, and it's marked, so we'll figure it out. And the first night when we stayed on that island at that campsite, we ran into 2 locals. And so I asked them, like, what are those sets of rapids like? Should we watch out? And they were like, oh, no, just stay on all 3 of them. Just make sure you stay to the left and you'll be fine. And we were like, okay, that's no problem.
And we asked them because they were in a canoe with an outboard motor, and they had actually
They had come
okay.
up.
They came up.
So a lot of locals there, they have these long canoes with outboard motors, and they'll come upstream into the mountains, right? And so we got going the next day, and we hit this set of rapids, and Jess was in front, and then it was me, and then it was our friend Everett behind us. And we're coming into these rapids, and we're looking, and it's like, well, the left kind of looks like the scary part, the right looks like the calm part. But I was like, well, she said stay to the left. That's when you'll be safe. So we stayed to the left, and we got shot. It was on this corner, and there's a brook coming out of this side. So we get into these waves, and we get sideways into this corner, and there's water pushing us from this side.
Were you freaking out, Jess?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think
right?
I think I got thrown out of the canoe. Like they were like 6-foot waves. Like we're
Holy
going
shut up.
right? And I had to hold on to like
And
the
it's
gunnels
like
or whatever, right?
Mid June, and it's like mountain water runoff. It's ice cold.
Oh, ice
water.
cold.
Oh, yeah.
water.
It's
And so we
refreshing.
get spit out the other side of that. and I
That
was
is
like,
ridiculous.
yeah, we get spit out the other side, and I was like, what the heck was that? Stay to the left. So we get to the next set of rapids, and again, the left side's the hairy side, the right side's the calm side. So then we're like, they meant stay to the left, going upriver.
We didn't think to clarify. Do you mean river left or river right? So their left would have been our
Oh yeah,
right.
because you're just
going
assuming
down.
exactly.
Yep.
Oh,
Because the river flows down.
So we almost
jeez.
drowned because we took the advice of some locals to make sure you stay to the left. So
Lesson learned always.
lesson
confirm.
learned,
Yeah.
always confirm.
But you made it.
River
But
left,
you did.
upstream or downstream.
I'd be flipping out. Just letting
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Your hands would be
I'd be like, ah! Exactly.
That's
I
pretty
know.
much how we were, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, too cool.
Beautiful.
Well, guys, thanks so much for coming on.
And thanks
tonight.
for taking the time, honestly.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
You are so welcome.
Oh,
It's nice to see you both
totally.
again. Yeah, absolutely.
too.
For
Well,
sure.
good luck and moving into the new place.
I'm excited for
We're
you.
almost done now, so.
Good. Well, the next chapter is always exciting for sure. All right. You take care, you two.
You guys too. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All
We
right,
will.
you bet. See you guys.
All right. Where we going, honey? We're going for coffee? Let's
Oh,
go for some coffee.
some coffee.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
This is our
Good.
friend
Let me see if I can-
Jason. What do you got?
I'm gonna see if I can get Tanya up as well.
Can you do both?
Yeah, there she is.
There we go. And we have Tanya. So we have Jason from All Terrain Coffee and Camping. Tanya Browning from TK Browning.
So this is
Hey,
not a
Tanya.
backcountry couple, just to clarify this.
Yes, you guys aren't a backcountry couple.
No.
This is just a couple of our all-time friends that are always in the chat.
Yes.
I love watching her videos. You have awesome videos, Tanya.
Oh, thank you.
She does. She's the real deal for sure. So,
Well, and of course, he's
making coffee.
You got Hilltop Pack coffee there?
Yeah, this is Hilltop Pack's Dark Crystal, which is one of my favorites right now.
I thought I recognized that package.
That is
You might see some other Hilltop Packs floating around, and maybe even some Mickwicks on that table over there.
Is there some liquid? Oh, it's staged perfectly.
I didn't do this on purpose, I promise.
I love it. Well, when we decided to do this show, we were just like, oh, someone has their mic on. Maybe? What's going on? Do you hear me or no?
No.
Okay.
I can hear you.
So I was gonna say when we decided to do the show, we were just like, we need to get everybody involved who is supporters of the show. You know what I mean? And friends. And we've just come to get to know everybody. Like Tanya, you were gonna come up, or you were coming up here like in August or something, and we were gonna try and meet up, but we were going to Canada the week that you were coming up here. So we didn't connect. So what did you end up doing that weekend? I can't remember.
We had fun. We went to Saugatuck and South Haven and Holland. We were there for the week.
Beautiful.
Yep. So yeah, you went up the Michigan coast. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did get my husband out on a few small hikes.
You did?
That's yes.
good. Okay.
And he did good. And then we tackled the 300 and something steps to get up Mount Baldhead in Saugatuck.
Okay. That's a feat in itself, right?
It took us a while. Yeah. We took our time and we made it to the top.
Cool.
That is so cool. So what have you done?
Gosh,
else
I wish I would.
oh.
If I would have known you were going to Saugatuck, I would have told you to make sure to
Oh.
for a good place to go eat, go to Wally's.
Oh, the Wally's Burger there in Saugatuck. Yeah, in Saugatuck. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
But so what else have you done this summer? What have you been up to?
Mostly day hikes. Me and my son went on a day hike to Hemlock Cliffs and had a lot of fun. It's a very short hike, but it was a very meaningful hike to get to do that with him. We rarely get to hike together.
Right. I agree. There's something about that, because obviously, that we took my boys out right on a canoe trip, and there's just something about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty special.
Yes,
without a doubt. Yeah.
Look at that. Well, that looks pretty darn good there.
Jason's got a little good coffee pour up there. But the other thing, Tanya, that we were thinking of was we were going to get together because you make soap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
tell
do.
us about that.
Well, that's what I've been spending a lot of my time on this summer is my soap. So I release new soap about every season. And so just this week I've released my fall soaps, wax melts, sugar scrubs, body butters, all that sort of stuff. And so I've been busy getting all of that together over the
fun.
summer.
Okay. And you do like little trade shows or like little markets and stuff like that too?
Yeah, I have a local coffee shop that I set it up at, and then so
nice.
it's there all the time.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'll occasionally do a little vendor show. Yeah.
Right. That's really cool. And then how can people find you?
Well, for my soap, I will tell you.
Yeah, let's talk about the soap. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the Water Maple Soap Company.
Water Maple.
And the Water Maple. So the story behind that is my grandma's house. We spent the summers were spent there. Sundays were there. The whole family, the cousins, everybody. She had 2 water maples in her front yard, and everything happened underneath those water maples.
Aww.
And so that's where that came from. So it's an homage to her.
That's really sweet. I love that.
Yeah. So
and you have a YouTube channel.
Yes, my YouTube channel's my name, Tanya Browning.
Yep.
And so I try and post when I can. At least once a month or so. And
it's tough. Life gets in the way, it's hard. It really is.
Yeah. I was really excited. I was gonna do Garden of the Gods with my daughter. It was gonna be a backpacking trip for the weekend. Okay. And so I was all geared, ready, gonna film, and it poured down on us that whole first night. It was awful. And I don't mind being in the rain, but I was drenched from trying to get my hammock and my top up. And no. And then it was going to do that all weekend.
Yeah, that is not fun.
So we bailed. But
that's the
but
right
I'm going to
choice,
do it again in December.
Okay. And so, but you're not out camping with the crazy Indiana group this weekend.
I am.
Oh, you are.
I will be with the big group going camping this weekend.
Okay, all right. Because I knew it was.
Like, I watched the live stream last year, and that looked like a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, crazy! It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So we have to. I mean, we're so. You're in Indiana, obviously, and we're in Michigan. So I mean, we're so close, right?
Yes, we are.
So, I know.
Close, but yet so far.
You were like almost there today.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was in Hillsdale, so I was like less than.
I'm just all the way down at the bottom.
Oh, you're in the whole bottom?
Yes, I'm almost in Kentucky. Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just not there then. Okay.
No.
Very cool. But we love that we've connected with you through this, right? That's just how we got to know you, got to meet you, or whatever.
Both of them,
absolutely. And absolutely. But I'm just saying. So, but with Tanya, it was like we just had that connection of the other hikers.
Yep.
Right. And that and that's just been like super amazing. Mm-hmm. So, and we appreciate you very much.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, you're welcome.
I have enjoyed watching all of the couples and the your videos, and so it's been awesome.
Thank you kindly.
It's just fun to meet new people, and I love the connection, like I said before.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you were able to hop on and hang out and share Water Maple.
Yes.
Right. So I'm excited for that.
Right.
Yeah, awesome. Absolutely.
So Jason, what's been your favorite coffee you've had of all the coffees you've tried?
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to say 2 right now, because I keep going back and forth. There's a third one coming in the mix, but I won't talk about that one yet.
Okay.
But definitely the Hilltop Packs Dark Crystal that I showed.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm not gonna have one.
Okay, what do you got?
And this isn't the actual bag because I just ran out of it.
Okay.
But I've got my subscription renewed. But Backpackers Coffee Company, and it's one called Midnight. It's called Midnight Plus. So this is Midnight, but they've got Midnight Plus, which is an extra dark roast.
So it's extra dark.
Phenomenal. Yeah, it's really good. And something else that's cool about them is this. Nah, that's not it. I don't have any coffee in this house, by the way. I have no coffee at all.
Oh my God. You have to meet our friends. Oh yeah, you'll be getting more coffee tonight.
Wait, there's more.
There's more. There's like boxes, and all this is fresh. This is all really fresh. I go through coffee a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So are you a dark roast kind of guy or a medium roast kind of guy?
So the funny thing is, I've talked about 2 dark roasts tonight, but I've also got a light roast right here.
Okay.
There's a medium right there. This is a dark, but I like them all. One thing that's become a favorite of mine right now is actually blending light roast and dark roast. So that way you're getting more of the caffeine from the light roast, but more of your robust flavors from the dark roast. So I've been doing like a 1 to 3 or 1 to 2 ratio. So out of 3 parts, a third of it, 1/3 is going to be a light roast is what I've been doing, and the other 2/3 is the dark roast. Now, in something anybody that's watched my videos probably recognize this. So when I say that I'm doing like a third, like I am eyeballing it in this thing, because I've decided I'm not going to weigh my beans out, because when I'm going camping, I don't care if it's car camping, if it's backpacking, I'm not taking a freaking scale with me.
Right.
So everything I do at home, I do it the same way I would when I'm out. So you'll never see me with a gooseneck kettle doing a pour over. If you watch me tonight, I was actually using a Tokes 750 because this is something similar I'm going to use on the trail, and I do it so it's like practice makes perfect, right? So when I can do something at home to help prepare me for the trail, why not do it that way?
I love that. That totally makes sense.
But this right here, the red, this is a medium roast, and it's actually named after where they fell in love with backpacking, the Red River Gorge.
The Red River Gorge is like a theme of the show, isn't it? I like that. And the Camino. So
no kidding.
But I was going to say, when we first met you, I want to say something first.
My turn. So as much as you've been drinking coffee and the videos that you put out and stuff, like I am rather shocked that you don't have your own roaster yet.
Ooh. That's a good question.
You're not the first one that said that to me. And to me, I think I have more fun letting other people roast the coffee, and I just enjoy drinking it right now. I've just got way too much other stuff going on to really go into that venture. It doesn't say that I might not mess with it some, but it would still be more of a hobby for me.
So, it's a rabbit hole. Trust me. My brother does it, and his wife they're on their second roaster because they burnt up their first one because they use it so much.
That's crazy.
And the way how much different varieties of beans, and they buy big like gunny sacks full of raw green beans and then roast their own coffees. It's crazy.
Now I have had somebody local to me ask if I would consider getting some raw beans and like doing some type of roast on a trail. And I've not looked into what it would take to do something like that. I imagine it's probably going to be really bad coffee if I'm doing it.
I couldn't even fathom, because I know it takes, with a regular roaster, it takes hours to do it, and it's just
right. But I want to ask you, so why the coffee angle? So when we first met you, you didn't have this. You didn't do the all-terrain coffee, right?
Yep, I had a different channel name, and the funny, when you first met me, I had more or less stopped doing videos. So I'll make this kind of short, but long story short, I got back into the outdoors community and I got into the YouTube community because what we all say now, before the pandemic, right? My hobbies were very similar to the type of work that I do for a living.
Gotcha.
And when the pandemic hit, and of course, I kind of worked remote some before that, but then when I went full remote, and then all these different conferences I would go to, they all went virtual. Well, not only so I'm in the cybersecurity era. Not only did I go remote, all the conferences went remote, but then they also decided, let's just have conferences all the time. And I got so burnt out from just it constantly in my face. Work was encouraging us for the ones that were going on during the day. Hey, feel free to join these if you got time with your work responsibilities. We were so busy at work. I was working like 14, 16-hour days sometimes. And so between that and then, having that as a hobby, I looked at myself and I said, if I keep doing this, if I don't have a different hobby, I'm not going to enjoy doing my work anymore.
Agreed.
So I needed something different. And then I think it's important for me to kind of put this in the mix. My sister passed away.
Okay.
And at that point in time, I really needed something to focus on. So I was like, you know, I had just started doing the backpacking camping angle and the YouTube thing. And I started working on it, and I just wasn't happy with any of the videos that I did. You know, I didn't feel like any of it was really me. I didn't feel like there was anything different than like, you know, everybody else. It was very random. I didn't really have, you know, something going to it. And also what happened in the pandemic was my coffee game had went up a few levels because, and you might have heard me say this before, it's not that she doesn't like the smell of coffee. My wife gets nauseous sometimes from the smell of coffee, right? So it affects her. So before the pandemic, a lot of times my coffee was going to a coffee shop, right? Those were some of the first things to close down and didn't come back up until several months in.
That's
and
true.
I was Jones and I needed my fix, and I couldn't just brew a cup of coffee at the time. We were living in a small condo. So no matter where I went inside that condo, I couldn't have done like a decent brew. It would have had to been instant coffee. And at this point in time, I had gone to like only black coffee and instant coffee black. There's some good ones out there I've discovered recently, but back then everything local and I didn't know coffee like I know now. I just couldn't do it. So, you know, that's when I found the AeroPress and my game started kind of going up. And then when I got to the point with the YouTube videos where I wasn't happy with what I was doing, was about the same time I'd actually kind of quit doing videos. And then about the time that I found y'all's channel, who was through Trekking Pals, when they were doing the live stream with y'all, that's when I first found the show. And, you know, I was kind of like, I gotta get back into the videos because I found myself just bored, right? I was still trying to do like the camping, backpacking thing. I wasn't really big into Instagram yet. And I had just really started kicking up about the time that I met y'all as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to come up with something. I got to find a purpose to my channel. And when I said that, I literally said that, and I took a sip of coffee, and I go,
ta-da! Right?
Light goes on.
I really wanted to go with the angle of, you know, coffee and all sorts of travel, but really with an outdoor focus as much as possible. Because when I first started in pandemic, I was brewing all my coffee outdoors. Right. In a small condo, I couldn't, even with the AeroPress, it was hard to pull it off inside when she was home.
Right.
So that's just kind of how it started. And I said, hey, this works. And I've had so much fun doing it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's grown organically and it's a great concept, you know? And yeah, definitely. I feel like it's the backpacking, it's the coffee, the whole outdoor community loves coffee. Like, come on, right? Everybody in the chat right now is talking about coffee and coffee beans and everything else, and their favorite.
Kicking Horse Coffee. Mad Hippie said Zodiac Roast Special.
Or Cool in the Gang coffee. And that's kind of. You guys are funny. Anyway. But I feel like, yeah, you have totally made that something. It's definitely you, and like we just said a time, you know, it's awesome getting to know you, you know, that's what it's all about, you know, and that's why we wanted to meet you and come up here and share the love and you know, you have been friends of the show and family, and it's just been like super fun, and it's nice. Absolutely,
man, we enjoy having you in the chat.
Yes. So
both of y'all.
I know, I was so excited. So how can we find you, Jason?
So I'm on YouTube and Instagram, and that's really the only places I'm at right now.
Okay.
Because everything I've got going on, if I actually try to do more social media platforms, I wouldn't have time to actually work on the stuff and go backpacking. So those are two places. In the past, I've been more active on Instagram because it's just easier. But right now, I've recently decided to try to pull up my YouTube game, and I've got a couple of like objectives right now. So I'm not saying follow me, but if you don't, subscribe.
We are. Everyone's gonna do that.
Mission, and I know y'all follow me, but I've got a mission right now. I don't care if I get monetized, but I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers on YouTube so I can get the community tab. And once I get the community tab, I've got a really cool idea that it's going to go into some lives for me, hopefully do some live streams. So we'll see how that goes. I got some good ideas behind it. But yeah, on Instagram, I'm definitely there. I can be messaged, and you can ask several people. I'm just going to call them out. You know, I chat with Rob from Ontario Camping Couple.
Yep.
If y'all have problems, if you're trying to figure out something for your coffee, I've had Snack Box from Outdoor Comfort Zone,
Yeah.
Outside Comfort Zone, say, hey, you know, I need help trying to find, you know, so and so. Hit me up, because I actually really enjoy trying to research and help people figure out.
I love it.
Okay, for your taste, what's a good option for you?
Yeah.
So
That's
feel free to hit
perfect.
me up.
And we didn't ask you, honey, what is your next trip? I know you just moved this summer too. So what's your next little outdoor adventure?
Yeah, we just moved this summer, right?
I know you did. Yeah.
Where everybody needs to go.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it was just too hot this summer around here. I didn't have time to really go far. So I want to do some winter camping. I don't have any place planned out yet, but I know the beginning of January, I've got some time off at work that I will plan on doing something. We'll see. Maybe our kids are old enough that I'm just going to tell them, you got to get yourselves up because Daddy's going to be gone. Right? Don't miss the bus because you'll get in trouble. But Daddy's going to be gone. So,
get that ticket punch. Let's go.
I've got a couple of road trip ideas. You know, there may or may not be a shop that also has a coffee roaster somewhere in Pennsylvania that I really want to make a road trip to.
Wow. Who could that be?
So I have no idea, right? It's not like I've been talking about that company any at all whatsoever, but
here's a segment on the road with All Terrain Coffee.
I know. I feel like
there you go.
That's a thing, right? For sure.
And so for 2023, I would love to hit Red River Gorge. I don't know if I'm going to be ready for that. I know we've kind of talked back and forth about, you know, maybe I can hit Michigan up soon in the near future. I would love to go up there.
Yes.
You know, the bad thing about Michigan, and this is where I have to kind of figure out logistics and do more research, and maybe even
bad
y'all.
Michigan, the same thing.
There's a bad thing up here.
Well, the thing about the Michigan trip is a 14-hour drive for me. So I'm like,
is it really?
Yeah. So I'm like, that might be an airplane trip. So I got to figure out the whole. I've not done the backpacking airplane thing yet.
No,
so I'm
that's
not
tough.
in the future on that.
We'd have to meet in the middle. We'd have to meet at the Red River Gorge.
See, that can happen.
Something fun like that for sure.
What, 9 hours, something like
I
that?
can't remember what we said the last time when
9
we were
hours.
looking into
We
it.
were
Yeah.
we're talking Jeremiah. It's 9 hours.
Definitely on the list for sure.
It's about 8 hours for me. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool. Well, you two, thank you guys so much for being in our chat always.
And Tanya, have fun with the
Thank you.
backpacking Indiana crew on the weekend. I chatted with Chris yesterday, and he's like, you know, we're all heading down there. We're not going to watch. I'm like, I know, it's fine. So you guys have a great time. Say hi to everybody.
I
Totally
will.
appreciate you coming on. And honestly, we totally love you both. And thank you.
Totally.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Thanks for sharing everything as well. I love it.
I put all your social media in the chat tonight.
All
Awesome.
right.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Have fun.
All right.
Absolutely.
Take care, guys.
All right. We got to go. Where are we going?
We're going to the next level.
Next level. Uh-oh. Next level. Our level? What?
That level. Hey, guys.
Holy moly. Hello, you two. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for waiting. For sure. This is Pete and Lisa, everybody, from Our Level Orland.
Yes.
Who are our friends. Everyone's our friends. But these guys are our friends because we've hung out and stuff like that. So it's been really fun.
We've been to a brewery or two.
At least at an island and everything else, right?
Yeah.
Kind of fun. So what have you two been up to?
Well, since last year, the Jeep got totaled. So we started out this season restoring a military M416 trailer, and we moved the rooftop tent to that. So we spent a few months at the beginning of the season getting that going. And since then, we've been out a few times in it, and it's been working out great. It's different having the tent on a trailer and pulling a trailer, but it's been working out great. It's been nice because when we do set up, we can leave the campsite without packing everything up and have something to come back to. But it's definitely different, something to get used to.
It's a cool setup. I mean, like when we camped with you guys up near Mackinac, it was gorgeous. Like you guys had it down to a T. It was easy. You know what I mean? So yeah, good job. It was really, really awesome.
I think that was our first or second trip with it is all.
Oh, was it?
I think it was the second trip.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the second trip. The first one I think was close. Yeah. And then our latest trip, we went up to Vanderbilt area and on our annual elk run with some friends and
Yes.
took it up
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah, that was awesome. We got to see some nice elk on that trip this year.
We want to do that. When we were watching your video, we were just like, obviously, you know, we had plans, but we were just like, oh my gosh, that looks so cool. What a great group of people for one. And then to see what you guys saw, like the elk run or whatever it's called, like that's just crazy.
They didn't get skunked.
No,
No.
last year we did. Last year we did. So this year we got to see quite a few. So it's a good trip. And like I said, it's a good bunch of people. And you know how it is when you get out with a group of friends, like-minded, sit around a campfire is some of the best part. And
right on.
Oh yeah.
Enjoying the trip with friends, some nice trails. Obviously, like I said, I got to see some good elk. So it was a great trip.
That's so cool. And you had started something, Pete, called In the Driver's Seat?
The passenger seat.
Or in the passenger seat, not the driver's seat. I would be in the driver's seat.
No.
No, I'd be in the passenger seat. I mean, yeah.
You'd be in the back seat.
I'd not be in the back seat. Stop that.
But yeah, I did that one episode. It was recorded. It wasn't live like this. So the intention, I did the one episode now did so far, but I would like to do that more. It was a lot of fun. But like I mentioned to you guys at camp on the side, the hard part of it is doing it the way I do it. I literally have somebody sitting in my passenger seat of my 48 Willys, and so I've got to get them here. It isn't like this where we're at our own places doing it over the internet. But it was fun. I would like to do it some more, so I got to get you guys over into the Willys there.
Does that mean I have to sit in the back seat?
Yes.
There is. You guys can flip a coin, and I don't have a back seat in it right now, so.
Guess who gets to sit on your lap?
We can take something out. But along with that,
get out of here.
Not overlanding, but getting started on that project. I'm doing a second YouTube channel it's just called Thunderbolt the Willys Jeep.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I got a friend that has a Willys Jeep, and he's gonna have another story
That's
there.
cool.
Unfortunately,
So-
a house fire,
But you already have an Instagram,
yep.
right? So that's already on there for the Thunderbolt Willie. No.
Thunderbolt the Willys Jeep.
Got it.
Thunderbolt, unit lightning.
I can't say that 3 times. Blah, 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 right? Wow.
But-
So we had an opportunity
It's
to hang out with you guys.
Canadian tongue twister.
And we got
Yes.
to go to my first time to Mackinac Island.
Island.
And you guys were great tour guides. That was so much fun.
We've been up there a few times. We really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's always fun to get up there on the island, and especially riding the bikes around the island. That's the first time we went, like we were telling you, into the interior of the island.
Okay.
And with the hills.
Right. Yeah,
So,
it was
that was-
great.
But
It
yeah,
was absolutely
I think
awesome.
it's 8 miles around the island. For the people who aren't familiar, Mackinac Island, it's 8 miles around, and there's paved trail, and you can rent bikes. There's no, the only motorized vehicles are like emergency vehicles, fire department, such. But
Right.
things horse drawn or bicycle or walking, and we like to go up there and rent the bicycle. We like to rent the tandem bike and ride around the circumference of the island. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
Yeah. No, you guys
It
are
works
awesome.
so good in the middle of the island.
For the circumference, you mean? Oh, because it was all hilly.
Oh, the hilly.
Oh, we did good. It was
That's what you
fun.
do,
It
but-
was a lot of fun. And the thing is,
Oh, it was a riot.
so I mean, these guys are relatively close to us.
Don't mind me. I'm just putting all your social
Yeah,
media in the chat.
he's just listing all your stuff there. You guys are
Oh, yeah.
relatively close to us, and we had tried to connect like from the spring on up, and we didn't get together until August, which is crazy. But what's what's next?
Well, the next time we go to Mackinac, we're going to try to go to the correct dock, first of all.
Hey, so what?
Oops.
That's okay.
Check out the
We got
video
you
for that.
right spot. Right. Okay.
Not a lot planned. We're going to go out for a little trip this weekend with another overlanding Jeep couple we met up with.
Oh, cool.
Recently. They were on the Elk Run. That was the first trip we did with them, and we didn't really have them on the video other than their Jeep log on the trail. But we're gonna go on a short trip this weekend with them. Maybe get them on front of the camera a little bit. But
It's going to be a beautiful weekend too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about next year. This year, Lisa started a new job, so she didn't have a lot of opportunity for vacation yet. So next year, we're talking about possibly taking a week or 2 weeks off and doing a bigger trip. But we haven't really decided where. We're kind of throwing that back and forth. But so
there's lots of time to plan. Winter time is the time to plan, right? So because do you guys winter camp or no?
We have not, but we got our 0 degree bag, and we do have a little buddy heater. So this year we do. Last year we were going to, but then the Jeep got totaled and really threw our plans. But this year we plan to camp deeper into the season, and as it goes, neither one of us like being cold. Neither one of us like winter. So we want to get out and enjoy it more to make it more tolerable when we someday when we move to Texas. But but for now, we want to camp deeper into the season, and I
like it.
I guess it depends on the weather and how we feel about it as it gets colder and snowier to see how deep into this winter we're going to go.
Sure.
If it's a decent winter and we're enjoying it and staying warm enough, maybe we'll go throughout.
And you're going to do it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't want to set any expectations. We're just going to give it a try and see how it goes.
I like that. Well, we should hook up and do some winter camping together because Lisa, you're one hell of a cook. You are one heck of a cook. You are awesome. So, and we're lucky to have you close to us too. So it's been nice. And not only have we done trips with you, we've gone to a hockey game, we've gone to dinner. So when we reached out, right, and you're like, we'd love to come on the show and help with backcountry couples and stuff like that. But this has been a conflict for you guys because every Thursday is Jeep night.
Yes.
Right. So we appreciate this very, very much.
There's been times I'm sitting at Jeep night tuning into your show and
I know. We appreciate that. No, that's amazing. So
how was Red Flannel Days?
Oh, it's a good time.
We couldn't go to that. That was last weekend. I know. That's okay. So everybody follow Pete and Lisa, my friends, right?
Our friends.
My friends. They're our friends. Yeah, it's all good.
What, I'm just a sidecar?
No, you're not a sidecar. It's all good. A sidecar? Isn't that a drink?
Yeah.
That's like a 60s drink or something, I think, isn't it? I don't know. So thanks for hanging on. We love you too. You know that. Mm-hmm. And everybody go check it. Right? And I'm behind on videos too. I need to get the videos done and up and all good and everything else. So, but I'm glad you're getting deeper into the woods, doing fun trips and stuff like that. So it's exciting to see. And you're doing all these hybrid trips where you're getting to location. You're doing all these nice little hikes and stuff like that too. Love that. And so everybody go check out Our Level Overland because they adventure at their level.
Our level.
You said that quite eloquently.
Was that good, honey? Yeah. I thought that was good.
So I put all of their social media in the chat.
Perfect.
Even Thunderbolt Willie's.
Oh, you got that in there? Yes, good. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Beautiful. Well, thanks for hanging out.
Guys, thanks so much.
Yes. All right.
We'll hook up for a beer here shortly.
I know, right? Beautiful. All right. Thanks, guys. We're going across the lake now.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
See ya.
We're going across the lake.
Yep.
Here we got
to our Illinois people.
I know. Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this the coffee?
Yes.
The episode? Is this the coffee episode?
I expected nothing less than that, Cindy. That when we saw you backstage. Hi, Chad. Yeah. We saw you backstage there, and when Jace was bringing up the coffee, you were like, I saw like the little light bulb go off, and you're like, oh yeah, I can do that. How are you two?
We're good.
Good. We just saw you like a few weeks ago up at Core.
Yeah.
And just like I said to Cody and Alex, we do not have one picture of us together.
Running events is so
You see everybody in passing.
Yeah, you get to see everybody, but you don't get to see everybody for very long.
I know.
Right.
I know. So
Well,
this
hey,
is
good
Cindy
to
and
see everybody
Chad.
over here.
Right. This is Cindy and Chad from Northology Adventures, and we met you two. Oh my gosh!
Last
I guess
year, March.
yeah. No.
Yes, the winter
Oh,
camp.
we went 2 years ago for the winter camp. We met you.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yes. So we met for the
Oh my
first
gosh,
time.
it has been 2 years.
Yeah, and we just connected. It was all good and fun, and like-minded people and all that kind of fun stuff. And then we just obviously kept in touch, and we met up another time since then.
Core last year.
But we did core.
We went camping at Rock Cut with your R level friends.
We did. That's right, because our level was there as well.
Oh yeah.
I want to say something
down at Wonderlust.
about that camp out.
Yeah.
I'm so used to camping in Wisconsin and Michigan that it didn't even cross my mind that it is not legal to drink in an Illinois state campground.
We didn't drink.
Okay, neither did I.
No, absolutely.
Neither did Eric, who had his little portable bar.
We were
Yeah, my brother had that little. Yeah, that was anyway. That was a fun.
Right on. So tell us what's been going on, and then because I know we just did core, you run events, which is amazing, and we've been so fortunate and grateful that we had the opportunity to attend a couple of your events as well as to present at one of your events. So that was really
Thank you so much for that. You guys went above and beyond. We were so grateful, and Bruce, who won the prize, was so excited. I couldn't believe that you guys got all of those different items from all the different companies. It was just a really, really fun giveaway. And I know everybody that I talked to that attended your clinic really enjoyed it. And I wish I could have, because I really do want to do some backpacking up in the UP.
Yeah, let's do it again.
yeah.
It was lots of fun. We totally had a great time doing it. We could have talked for hours. You know what I mean?
There's so much
but
there.
Thanks for the opportunity.
And we were happy that Bruce won, and he likes to backpack.
Yeah, he said he was like, I'm like doing this. This is my jam. So I was like, this is
He
amazing.
messaged us last week or the week before, and he was literally going through the goodie bag a little more detail. And he's like, he couldn't believe all the stuff that was in there.
That was
really sweet. That was super cool. And Bruce is so much fun. It was in 2020, I believe. We went on a camping trip. 2021 was it? Yeah, in June. We went on a camping trip with Bruce, and he had purchased a TC Teardrop trailer, but he lives in Michigan, and he was going up to the Upper Peninsula for this trip. And we live in Illinois, and we were coming through Wisconsin to do we were hosting the trip. And he's like, oh yeah, after the trip, I'm going to go down to Wausau and pick up my trailer. And I was like, wait a minute, we're going through there. Why don't we bring it up to you?
Oh, no way.
That's awesome.
That's when we met Bruce. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So tell everybody what you do. What's going on?
What do I do? We host events like you guys talked about, and we also publish a free monthly adventure magazine. I really hope that everybody goes to northologyadventures.com. And when you do, that little annoying pop-up's going to come up, and it'll say, would you like to sign up for this free magazine? And instead of clicking that X, just go ahead and fill it out. We send out 2 emails a month. One of them will have the link for the magazine.
Yes.
And the other one will have a reminder link in case some people subscribed since the first of the month, they can get that. And also any news, or, sometimes our advertisers have discounts for people. And then every once in a while we have a little giveaway too.
I mean, that magazine is jam-packed. My goodness. You guys both do an amazing job with that. But
it's only because we have amazing contributors. I mean, just this, the pictures from Core by Josh Colgrove.
Come on, right?
He's one of your Subaru people. He's Mitten Trek. Please follow him too.
Yes.
He had some amazing photos in there, and we had an article about winter camping from our friend Asa, who lives in Michigan.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun, and we're really, I think we have about 2,000 subscribers now.
Do you really?
Yeah, but we'd really like to. I mean, I know there are more people out there that would love for once a month to get a magazine right to their inbox with a bunch of stuff, events, recaps, different destinations around.
Sure.
And there's been mountain biking and canoeing and kayaking and snowshoeing and
right
good stuff.
No, I think it's been amazing, and it is such a community, and it is so diverse, like everything you just said there, which is, I think, I always say the word hybrid because that all kind of goes together, right? You get to a destination, then you can bike, and then you can all that kind of stuff. People are saying they're signing up right now. I like that. That's cool.
Absolutely, and historically, like there's a magazine called Silent Sports. It's out of Wisconsin. It's canoeing, running, hiking, this stuff. And then you have your like moto sports magazines or culture. And I always felt like for myself, like I loved canoeing, but I wanted to go use a 4x4 truck to go to a camp spot before or after and just get away. I want to go mountain biking, but when I do, I want to go disperse camping so I don't have to, now that we have a place up north, but it always was, there's not a us versus them. I mean, I don't know many overlanders that don't mountain bike or paddle or hike.
That's right.
So we kind of like feel like it brings everybody together. So
it does.
We can talk about stuff. And also we have a group, a Facebook group called Northology Community, and it's mostly for, I intended it for people to discuss the magazine articles. If you're something there you wanted to ask people further, or the author or us, so join that too on Facebook, Northology Community.
I love it. John just put all that stuff on there, so that is amazing.
I got everything. I got Instagram and YouTube. I didn't get the Facebook in there. So.
Okay, but you can do that.
They'll be able to find it though.
Yeah, they'll be able to find it.
Right. And the theme tonight has been the Red River Gorge, apparently. Right? We've heard that. Tell us what is happening.
Well, we are hosting a base camp style event, kind of like CORE.
Yeah.
We're not guides, so we're not going to take, convoys out and be team leaders and this and that. But the cool thing is, and I got to tell you about the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. There's tons of stuff to do down there. There's all sorts of there's an off-road park, there's Kentucky Adventure Trail, but part of that is the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway, and it's basically county roads, back roads, washout, two-track, whatever, that this organization, it's a nonprofit, so it's all like official and on the up and up. They have taken upon themselves to make this map. You can get it through their website, and they actually maintain those trails and take the pressure off the community, like say in whatever county this road is washed out. They're like, hey, we'll take care of it. Yeah, they just did like a $7,000 fix at some portion of a trail that was washed out. So they want to keep those trails for off-road vehicles, and then by helping the county, taking that pressure off of them, allowing that byway, or so to speak, to go through their area, brings them economic impact, tourism, gas stations, restaurants, and this and that, to the point where I was talking to Clayton from the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway organization. He says counties and surrounding areas are like, how can we get in on this? Can a portion of this byway come through our county? So they're maintaining these trails and expanding them at some point, it sounds like. And then for our event, you can come down and get that information and go out on those trails. But we're also, we've partnered with TC Teardrops to give away an Oasis model off-road camper.
Come on.
One lucky winner.
Yeah,
at the event.
Come on.
Yeah, and this is going to, you'll also be able to buy extra raffle tickets, which will go for the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway Stewardship.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
This is putting your money where your mouth is.
Wow.
Go and use the trails and be able to help them maintain
100%.
that.
Absolutely. Okay, so the event is called Overland the Red.
Yes, and you can find that on northologyadventures.com.
Okay. Do you have spots left still?
There are still spots left, and tickets are available through Monday.
Okay. All right. Because it's next weekend, isn't it?
It's 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks
Two
from
weeks.
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this
all right.
weekend is Overland Expo. Next weekend is Rendezvous in the Ozarks, which I really want to get to one of these days. And then the
Ooh.
weekend after that is Overland the Red.
That's crazy.
I
And
know.
also,
Yes.
if you're in Wisconsin, I just posted the stop it. He's been annoying me all night. I just posted the I think it's the 4th or 5th annual Wisconsin Overland Christmas tree hunt.
Ooh.
Which is a winter camp out.
Okay.
And then we'll go out in the Nicolay National Forest.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have your tag, you can get them at the local ranger's office.
Okay.
How much are they?
Like $5, something
They're
like
$5.
that?
Yep.
Yeah.
$5.
Okay.
Same here as Michigan.
Yeah,
$5.
okay.
Yep. And you know, honestly, last year it was so much fun. There was like 18 inches of snow. I kid you not.
Oh, wowzers.
I had a new truck that I didn't realize I didn't have in 4-wheel drive. And only one person actually got a tree.
Okay.
So it's really just an excuse to go out and play.
Sure.
in the
Most
woods.
people are just having
Yeah,
fun.
it's about the bonfire. It's about the chit chat
Right.
again.
Yep,
It's the community and yeah. Oh, that is amazing. I love it. What else is exciting with?
Oh, first, where can people go find this this map?
Oh, the Danube Boom Backcountry Byway map?
Yeah.
Yes, it is at, I believe it's dbb.org.
Okay, because he wants to put it on
Yeah,
the thing.
let me make sure. That's
cool.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. It's ride the dbbb.org.
Well, yeah, there you go. Okay.
And I have to tell you something about the Red River Gorge area.
Okay.
Yep.
They
There
have
it is.
over 150 sandstone arches.
So cool.
Only Utah has more arches than Kentucky.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So amazing.
Super gorgeous there.
Yeah, I know. We wish we could have gone on this trip with you guys, but we plan out our whole year and it just wasn't in the cards, unfortunately. But
I get it. I just released our entire 2023 calendar.
Yes, I
on
love
our
that.
patron community because we have to get that stuff squared away.
Yes.
People want to know.
Yeah.
When you have to make time for it, otherwise it doesn't happen.
That's right. That's right. For
So-
sure. Because we definitely want to do this next year with you guys. So it sounds amazing.
We're patrons.
We are.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
You must be on the schedule.
We are. I want the skinny on what's going on. That's why I'm joining.
Right. Well, I got to make a shout out to all the people that have joined that community. Thank you very much. I mean, you can join for as little as $5 a month, which, that's one coffee at Starbucks.
Sure.
But we appreciate you giving up that coffee. It makes a huge difference in our lives.
Mhm.
And we did a camp out for our patrons this past summer.
You did.
And just invited them out to have fun. It was free and we had swag and we had fun. And
It's nice to meet everybody.
yeah, it was nice to meet everybody. And our hosts at the Chill Ranch, we have to say a special thanks to Tanya and Kurt for having us there.
Right.
They own the Northern Chill Bottled Water Company there.
Yes,
And they were so nice and gracious to have us there. They had a case of water for everybody that attended.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
Yeah, they
That's
came
really
out
generous.
and said hi. And they've been wonderful.
Beautiful.
So
love it.
So awesome.
I know we've been very lucky to connect with you. And like I said, when we started the show, we reached out. We're like, hey, do you guys want to come and help us out? They were number 2.
They were.
You were number 2. So I was like, yay.
not like
Right.
like that kind of number 2.
No. Number 2. You were awesome. But I mean, it's been amazing to have done things with you both. And we have met so many people through you two as well, which is incredible. And we want to do more, you know.
I remember the first time I saw her.
What's
that was
that?
on I remember the first time seeing you, and that was on Wanderloss's 7 plane crash trip where you got a
Don't
flat
even say
tire.
Yeah, I feel like, and I was telling my friend Christina from Go Go Good Ones this. I feel like I'm a connector. I've told other people that. I just feel like
you
I'm
are.
a connector.
Yeah,
you
like,
are.
If you like to go winter camping,
yeah,
and so likes to go winter camping,
hello,
let's get together and go winter camping.
Right?
You know? If you like to go, to Lake Superior or Copper Harbor, let's, and you like to camp out, let's just do stuff together because one of my friends, he's from Minneapolis, and he came to a Wisconsin overland camp out. And I was like, why did you come all the way over here? You got snow in Minneapolis, don't you? And he said that he stopped trying to convince his friends to do crazy things with him and just found people that were already doing the crazy things.
Perfect. Bring on the crazy.
Perfect.
So we were winter camping, and he's been to a couple. He's been to Core. Hi, George, if you're listening.
Hi, George.
And yeah, we just can't wait to just hang out with people that are like-minded
people.
Yeah.
Just like that. Absolutely beautiful.
Drinking coffee at 9 p.m.
Hey, that's whatever gets you going. It's all good. It's all good.
Yep.
So we want to thank you both for hanging out. Obviously, waiting to come on, which
Thanks
was
for having
really
us.
awesome. No, absolutely.
Our pleasure.
I mean, you, like I said, have been a connector. You are a backcountry couple. It's fun, right? Like, it's been so great. All the fun things you've put together. And obviously, we would love to do as much as we can with you guys, but it's tough.
It
It
is
is tough to get together. But I'm excited for the Red River Gorge. So we're going to be watching that. Like, definitely all the videos and Instagram stuff is going to come out of there.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a fantastic event. So I think Johnny got you all in there, right? To get them all up in the snuff there.
I got their YouTube channel, got the
Okay.
Instagram, and I put the Daniel Highway link on there. But yeah,
Right.
you should be able to find
Very
them on
cool.
Facebook very, very easily.
And does Jason from All Terrain Coffee need to like try the Northology blend?
Well, he probably should if he goes to Got Your Six Coffee and uses the code Boreal. I'm sure he knows what that. Nobody down south knows what Boreal means.
Oh God, he
And
knows.
then they're
Yeah.
like, what Boreal? I'm sorry, Southerners, for butchering
Yeah.
that. But
Y'all Southerners,
right?
Yeah, use code Boreal BOREAL and you get 15% off.
There you
your
go.
coffee. I think it's like 99% of the stuff on their website.
That's
But
awesome.
try the Boreal brew. It's our favorite.
good.
It's a medium, and we really like it. And a lot of other people have said that they really like it too.
That is fun. Love it.
In fact,
Yes.
why don't you give
Yes.
away some of our coffee on your next?
Okay. Well, our next live stream.
Your next live
You
stream.
actually know the people who are on there. We don't like to say it until the Monday before.
We cannot say it. You know them, but we're not saying.
Right.
Okay.
So do you want to do that? We'll chat about that.
All right. We'll chat about that. We'll do something.
Okay. I
Sure.
like that. Thank you, Cindy and Chad, very much.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Awesome.
So, we had someone else just pop up. All right. I love it. Okay. So you guys, thank you so very much. Thanks
Peace
for
out.
spreading
Thanks for
the
having us.
Northology love. Have fun at the event in a couple of
Yes.
weeks, and excited to watch what happens with that.
Yeah,
Alrighty?
we'll touch base
I
early next
know.
week about
We
the
love
coffee
you.
and the show.
I know. I got a couple
Sounds
of squeezes
good.
out of you both at Core, and that was about it. So
Right.
I know we did. We did. For
Thanks
sure.
again.
Thanks for
Yeah, you're
having us.
welcome.
It was our
Thank you very
pleasure.
much.
See you soon.
Yay!
All right, peace out, guys.
We're going back to Canada, everybody. Darren, I'm so glad you could pop in. How
Hey,
are
guys.
you?
Good, thanks.
Good,
Hey.
good. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. This is Darren from Ride Paddle Repeat.
Who Karen is working tonight?
Yeah, unfortunately, Karen couldn't make it tonight, so
That's
That's okay. Tell her we
all
said
right.
hi.
Yeah,
one
please.
half of Darren and Karen. Yeah.
The fun half.
The fun half
The
of
fun
Darren,
half.
Darren Karen.
Boo, right?
Come on.
There you go. So, hey, what's been going on?
Oh yeah, it's been a good summer. We had a lot of canoe trips. Some new stuff for us in Algonquin Park on the west side, Magnetawan, lots of wildlife, which is really
On the
cool.
west side. Yeah.
Mhm.
And a trip up in Temagami together, which is really nice. Just recently, maybe about 3 weeks ago. and that was really good. So
how was the Temagami trip?
it was really good. We it's funny because when we were on your show for last year, I think we talked about it. That was the one where I forgot the food, so we had to kind of cut it short. And the
Right.
goal was to get all around that loop, starting at Matagami Lake and up Wolf Lake, and do like the Chiniguchi Waterway proper. So this is the third attempt that we've tried to do it, and the first time we actually completed it, and really happy that we did. It was awesome. And oh, hey Darren. From Darren
Darren's
Davidson.
like, how's it going, Darren? Hi, Darren.
Yeah, that's good. I was telling Darren from Darren Davidson, actually, it's funny because I was at the Changing of the Seasons Festival in Temagami earlier this year. It's at Alex Matthias's place in Temagami, so it's like a traditional Anishinaabe kind of Changing of Season festival, and he hosts it. And when I was talking to a lot of people, introducing myself. I'm Darren. Everybody thought I was Darren Davidson.
Are you kidding?
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
So he obviously is popular up there. Maybe I should have went with it. I don't know, but
that's funny stuff.
So did you before you went on your trip to the Miami, did you like reach out to Camper Christina and all that?
Like how'd you do your research for this one?
Yeah, it's a good call. Camper Christina was very helpful on last year's route when we did Lady Evelyn. This year, a lot of other YouTubers have done a similar route, and one of our good canoe partners, Paul Hoy, who I did a trip with earlier as well in the season, is pretty savvy with the area, and also some folks from the Friends of Temagami. So we kind of got input from a bunch of those places, and we had a goal to get to one particular lake, which is Marjorie Lake. And it's a little harder to get to because of the portages, but absolutely worth it. There's one campsite there. It's on a cliff overlooking the lake. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we had a really good time and decent weather. And it's funny because on the way back, we looped through Wolf Lake again. And while we're going through, we hear someone calling out, I think it was my name. I didn't respond because I'm like, who's going to know me out here, right? And then, he kept calling. He's like, hey, is that Ride Paddle Repeat? And I was like,
what?
And then Karen's like, Darren, are you getting like YouTube famous? I'm like, no, I have like So we turn around. It's our friend Nathan, who's has his YouTube channel, Pray for Nathan's Adventure Show.
Pray for
Yeah. So we didn't know he was going to be there. So him and his wife are there, and so we had to stop in and talk to them at their campsite and everything. And it was really funny, just like the random kind of closeness of the community. And
that's really cool.
And we just did a trip.
He was like, hey.
Oh, it's just my fan club.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Love it.
Autograph.
Love it.
Oh my gosh. So did you get obsessed with like searching out this like route and everything, or?
I was obsessed with all the photos that people were posting on it. And that's what really made me want to go, because again, that particular campsite is just, so rustic and elevated and so beautiful. And it looks like the photos don't do it justice. It looks absolutely fabulous. So yeah. And then Wolf Lake itself has its own really great history, and, it's part of like the largest stand of red pines kind of in North America and everything like that. And
Old love that.
I know. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, and we did stop at the Paradise Lagoon, of course, like we always have to, do that. So yeah, it was a good trip. So we never, like I said, finished it, and we were just really happy that we actually made the whole trip, like the loop, but also made it to Marjorie. So yeah, it was really good.
That's awesome.
Very, very cool. Yeah, we're on the fence of what trip we want to take with Colleen's boys when we come back to Canada. If we want to go back to Algonquin, I've kind of hinted on maybe doing the French River Loop.
Oh yeah,
nice. The
French River.
Yeah.
No.
So we'll see, but Temagami keeps popping up too. So, but there's a lot of research that needs to be done. But but your videos are like, oh my gosh, like gorgeous, like oh my goodness. So, it's exciting, very exciting to watch them, and you are good at that. It's nuts. So, oh, there you go. when you see that, right, you get the photos and the video, you kind of go, that's where I want to go. How do I get there? Right. What's the process? All that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's really incredible. So is Karen part of the planning process too?
She often is, in the sense of helping with, like, we always plan a start and an end and some time in between to be able to make like a game day decision if we want to go and see something or if we're getting windbound or something.
Right.
She's like the voice of reason, honestly. So if it was just me, I think we'd be overextending ourselves potentially and
Okay.
maybe like rushing some things. So she's always helping me, like, just take a moment. Let's plan for, a contingency. What about this? This could be cool. If we can't get here, we'll go here. And so she really does help in that sense. And it's good because we balance each other that way. Like, I'm a bit more, like, maybe I'm over ambitious in some things. But I think I help push her a little bit while she reels me in and just make sure that we're
Slow down, Darren. Oh, speaking of that, was there any fishing going on?
Yeah, it's one of the things that I do want to take up, but honestly, Karen and I, we don't do a ton of fishing. But early in this season, in middle May, I went on a trip, kind of like a guy's trip with Nathan and Paul and another gentleman, and they were really into fishing, and they got me hooked. I guess pun intended. I don't know.
Literally.
Yeah, but it was my first time using a fly rod and everything, and we were getting into some brook trout and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. But then, of course, I have to learn how to fillet it better because I kind of butchered it. But it's something I want to learn for sure for next year because it really, it's nice to have a fish dinner. It's fresh and
That's pretty cool. That's really awesome.
Yeah,
I feel like filleting a fish is like an art form though too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
A bit to it, but yeah, fly fishing.
Yeah.
That's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Oh yeah, that's kind of crazy. Wow.
I was like, my father bestowed me a fly fishing rod, and I looked into it and what did it take, and I just started watching some YouTube videos, and I was like, what?
Yeah, like where do you even start?
The reel line, I need a leader line, I need a tippet, and I need another little thing. It's like, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
If I didn't have,
is it gonna sink? Are you gonna have this kind of? I was like, holy cow! My brain said overload.
Totally. Yeah, Cam, if I didn't have him show me exactly what to do and let me practice, I don't think I would have picked it up. But that being said, now I'm piques my interest a lot. So
yeah, for sure. I feel like that was like a little milestone that you achieved then tonight. You know what I mean? Like that's what you did. Hey, I guess got some fishing in, whatever. What's your next trip?
That is a great question. So next year I'm having a milestone birthday. So the plan will be, like, we're still early in the stages, but we're hoping to do the Kopka River and basically in Wabakimi with and see the Seven Sisters, like the waterfalls and all that. So John from Lost Lakes just like put out a really great video probably a few weeks ago about his trip there. And there's plenty of other great videos.
I watched something. Who did I watch? Oh, Brad and Leah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they did like the back, like a really cool entrance into Wabakimi, and also the same thing. Yeah, something similar we would like to do, but we also want to brush up on our. We don't have whitewater like training formally, so we want to get a bit more comfortable. Not that we have to run rapids; we could always portage, right? Everything's portageable, but we'd like to see if we can do a couple of rapids as well.
That's cool. Are you going to take whitewater lessons?
We're hoping to, or we might just borrow a boat and just read a few books and just and go for it. But on some techie Swiss and maybe some class ones to start. Nothing crazy, right?
Yeah, no kidding. It's watching Brad and Leah or Marty Morissette and those guys, and it's like, and how they traverse through the rapids, like. Yeah, I need some class.
Like I said, I hold my breath every time. And then, I don't know if you saw, but Canoe Helm put in a little thing earlier. I always go like this. I put my hands in the air every time, which you're not supposed to do. But anyway.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep paddling.
I know you're supposed to keep paddling. Or I'll like hold the gunnels. He's like, let go. And I'm like, I know. I know.
Hilarious.
But those are pretty. That's a good trip to kind of get planning and kind of working on. There's some logistics involved in that, obviously. So a big milestone birthday. That's exciting. Do you care
Yes.
to share?
It's 40.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
That's it. Do it. Yeah, go crazy. Well,
Yes.
happy pre-birthday to you. That's fun.
That's a ways
Thank
off.
you.
I know.
Yeah,
It is
sure,
for
but-
sure. It's all good. That's awesome. Well, I'm excited that you were able to hang out with us tonight.
Absolutely.
But I do want to canoe hound. Really put it up there. Look what you just did. Yeah, that's me. But I also want to say, so you have a YouTube channel.
Yep.
But your ride, paddle, repeat. You are a kick-ass biker.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad you think so.
Like seriously. So just quickly tell people about the biking portion, because that's a really big part of what you do.
It is, yeah. And it's funny. It's my early connection to Canoe Hound as well, in the sense that we used to, he was doing some mountain biking before too. We used to line up with some races back in the day. Of course, I didn't know him personally at the time, right?
Okay.
But because we're from the Niagara region
Right,
originally,
right.
so. But yeah, that was kind of one of my big introductions to the outdoors in general, was just being on bikes and growing up in that area of Ontario in Niagara. Well, yeah, I'm sure Colleen, you'd be familiar.
Yes.
It's on the escarpment, so there's a lot of hills, and there's a good bike culture there. And they always run local races, and it's just something we used to do for fun and compete in recreationally. Like, I was never a contender to be on a podium or anything. I just wanted to do something fun, be in the woods more. So riding the bike through the woods is a big draw for me. And it's not about, the speed as much as just enjoying like being in nature. And I do like to try some of the technical stuff. I got to be careful because I just smashed my elbow pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ow.
That was yesterday, so I'm
Oh,
healing up
geez.
a bit. But yeah, so it's also a good way to challenge yourself and learn some technical skills. I think some of that transfers pretty well to the canoeing, in the sense that it helps your balance, and also for portaging and stuff, it just gives you those muscles and stuff like that.
That's
So
true. Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
I find it's a good combination. But as when I met Karen is really when we started getting more into paddling, and that's something we do more together. So
Right.
that's why the canoeing and the trips are more of a passion these days. But for myself, it's what I do to decompress. Like, if I can get out after work and go for a ride, it's great. Now I live in Kitchener, so we got some of the best trails in Ontario, like within
Sure.
10 minutes. That's a big draw. So
Mhm.
it's just one of those things that I enjoy to help, like keep me on the up and up, so to speak, and also do something that's physical and not just sit in front of a screen. And
Right on. Agreed.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
It is very cool. I love that. So make sure you tell Karen we said hello, and we
Hello,
did miss
absolutely.
her. Yeah, for
sorry.
sure.
She
But
started a new job recently, so unfortunately she can't
That's all right.
take
It's
the
all
time,
good.
yeah.
All good.
Totally
No
understand.
worries here. And thank you for hanging out and waiting. Like I said, the response has been so beautiful. Everybody wanting to come on and chit chat and share what they've been up to and what's going on. And
Yeah,
just
we had a great group of people
oh
on
my
tonight.
gosh. So thank you
Yeah,
for waiting and hanging out. And it was nice to see everybody.
Totally, and thanks for hosting this again. And yeah, just learning about the other couples you've had on. I'm like, oh, I got to talk to these folks. You know what I
Right.
mean? Even
Yeah.
so, like I learned a lot about.
Is
Yeah.
there again. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So we'll keep in touch for sure. And
I hope
you guys are awesome. So thanks. Keep doing what
Thank
you guys
you.
are doing, and hopefully we will see you sometime. Maybe the
right.
next season.
I know. We're
Oh,
so
totally.
close. Every time we go home, we're so close. But
Yeah.
we
Oh,
have
yeah.
we have
Oh, he's
to
even
be
he's even closer.
he
now.
is
He's-
even
he's in-
closer
Yeah,
now.
we're an
I know.
hour from you in Canada. So
That's right. I know.
Yep.
I know for sure. Well, Darren, thank you so much, darling. John put everything in there, right?
Yep.
You got it
I
all
got
in
his
the there.
Instagram
We're
and
all
his
set.
YouTube channel in there. Yep.
Yeah, you have a good Instagram game too. I like that. So it's all good. You
thank
got
you.
some good photos. You're welcome. So thank you, my dear. Nice
Have a
to
great
see
one.
you.
Good
All
night,
right.
guys.
All right. Great
Thanks.
seeing you,
Take care.
Darren.
Yes. Wow.
Wow.
I got to tell you,
What?
that was way more fun than I thought it was going to be.
What? What? Why? What do you mean way more fun?
I don't know.
I knew it was going to be fun right off the hop.
I can't even tell you. Anyways, that was amazing. Thank you to everybody who popped on,
Took
said
the time
hello.
time of their evening.
Thanks
to
for
come
everybody
and,
who
it
was on season 1 and life gets in the way. I mean, there are people who said, "Oh my God, I'd love to come on, but we can't. We've got meetings, and we've got this and this and blah 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 and everything else."
It's
And
the beginning of the school year.
it
all that
is
fun
what it
stuff.
is,
Yeah.
So, we want to say thank you. Right,
Thanks.
right on. But this was all about backcountry couples, right? So one of the things when we first started the show was, what is a backcountry couple? And our definition at first was, it's a couple. This is us. We're out doing stuff and this is it. But is it?
There's more than just
this is not romantically involved.
There we go. That's
no,
the word.
Right.
The word yeah.
Right on.
Business collaboration.
That's right.
Couples.
So like we've had the American Perimeter Trail on.
Yeah,
we
had Rue and
Layla. Right.
With their great story and how they got together.
And they do it together.
They do it together and developing the American Perimeter Trail, which is
done.
It's done.
It's done. The steps are connected, which is fun.
So Rue finished that up.
That's what a backcountry couple is. So it doesn't have to be romantically involved. It has to just be two people who are loved getting it out together or doing something for the backcountry community. It could be a couple of good friends. That's right, Devin. He's right.
A couple is right.
A couple of good friends.
And
we've actually had asked some people who are, that's what they are. Like they are buddies who backpack together all the time kind of thing. So you might see those people. So are you one of those couples? Are you a backcountry couple? Because we're looking for backcountry couples.
Yeah,
right?
This backcountry couple likes to find backcountry couples who want to be on our
backcountry couples.
Get out of here.
So you can reach out to us, right?
But
on Instagram. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, do it.
We have another.
No.
We have
what?
We have some hippies in the house.
What?
We're not sure what's going on. This thing didn't connect with anything tonight.
Well, it's connecting now.
Well, thank you. This is Debbie and Miller from Mad Hippies. Well,
hey, man, you guys had like a ton of great people on tonight. It was amazing to hear all the stories and the backgrounds.
Oh, yeah. Man. Well, I finally got to see someone got out on the trail just recently.
Yeah, kind of like all summer long. We just actually, the sciatica has been a real pain, but it seems to be getting a lot better. So it's kind of like baby steps, going back to the easier trails we used to do, and it's almost like starting over again to re-strengthen everything. But at the same time, we've been doing a lot of driving. I think we did in the last couple of weeks, almost 900 miles, touring Colorado and going down and seeing the $1 Million Highway between Silverton and Ouray, which was amazing. And we got out there and did a lot of camping, got on some back roads and did some dispersed stuff, which was really cool.
That's really cool. So you packed up the Subi and the puppies.
Oh yeah, puppies. The last one, it was like a rain-snow mix, so we didn't know what was going to happen, but it cleared up and actually wound up being really nice.
That sounded like when we were up in Glacier.
Oh yeah, you never know what you're going to get. Exactly.
It's so common, yeah. So.
But did you jump in the water?
We went in the water.
Yes.
We did go in up to our knees. We did. Yes. There was no jumping. It was not terrible.
It was actually warmer than I thought it was.
It was.
We were in Lake McDonald, so it was
cold.
It was cold, but it was fine.
It was cold, but it was no different than like Lake Superior. So but the river going down to Lake McDonald, that was ice cold. That was way colder.
Oh yeah. That's for sure.
It's all that glacial melt.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So, what have you been up to all summer? You've done all these few little hikes here and there.
A lot of, little backpacking trips, little day hiking trips to get her strengthened back up so we can get going again next year. A lot of car camping, which was really fun. We had a really good time driving everywhere. That was spectacular.
Yeah, it is.
And I did a couple of trips alone, which is, it was nice. I made sure it was things that she wasn't really that interested in doing, or places we had been before, but we had never done them overnight. So that was kind of fun for me to get back out there, but doing it alone, not so much fun. There was one trip, which I'm glad she didn't go on.
Okay.
The Woodland Lake trip. You can watch the video on the YouTube channel, but there was a horrific thunderstorm. I thought I had bought the farm. I thought it was all over. And she's actually on the Garmin telling me, "Hey, you're in a really bad place right now." And I'm thinking to myself, "What? Why? What's going on?" And all of a sudden, you see the storm roll over the top of the mountain. And all you can do is get on your sleeping pad and try to insulate from the ground and hope for the best. But this thing went on and on. And, even on the video, you'll see the lightning strikes are just popping all around me. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm dead. It's over. And that was the one time I'm glad she wasn't there.
Oh, yeah. But Debbie, do you followed along like on the computer or something?
On the Garmin, it tracks him. It tracks the trips, and then we can message back and forth.
Right. So is that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to message back and forth and hey, what's going on? Where are you at? But this time it was good to have a weather report.
Wow,
I started.
that's really good.
I locked up the tent, jumped in, and was like, "Hold on, baby."
I got breaking news because I have breaking weather, and breaking weather came. It said the mountains are going to get this and severe flooding. And I said, I don't know where you're at, but
Oh yeah, it was a good one.
Knew where, but yeah, I didn't know. Yeah.
And then it seems like every trip after that I was just gun shy. I'm like, okay, what is that one? I hear some more thunder. Here it comes again, So we had some good storms this summer.
Holy
Wow,
moly.
talk about your white knuckler.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's crazy. And you got to meet John this summer, or he got to
Oh yeah, came through the airport.
He's like, as soon as I walked off, and he's like, can't miss you because I had my key question. And I just threw it on, and I look, I was like, hey,
I know that guy.
I know. I mean, yeah. Obviously, we want to come out and meet you guys for sure. But
Absolutely.
It's fun that you got the Subi going. You got like some car camping stuff, some little dirt road action.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
He's in a Subaru. We call it overlanding.
Yeah. The aspen trees have been on steroids out here this fall. They're just popping everywhere.
Wow. That's gorgeous. Your camera must be like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, there's like tons of video and photos that nobody will probably ever see because it's just so much.
What do you do with it all, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah, right. We keep them.
We have a lot, yeah. But hopefully I'll get strengthened. The idea is to strength train and get things back, because it was a disc issue, so I don't want to inflame that again.
No.
So
when you went on the little backpacking trip, though, like how heavy was your pack, or just having a little day pack?
I did. I
carried.
He carries everything.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid of it happening again.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh.
Okay.
But I mean, it was good to get back out there, get your feet wet again, and just slowly work back into it.
Yeah.
So hopefully this winter we're gonna get out there and do a lot of snowshoeing. So
that's good. I like that.
Up until now, it's just little strengthening, and it's been fine. So we're gonna test the waters a little more each time.
I like it.
Right.
That's the right thing to do for sure.
Baby steps.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I just picked.
And I don't want to keep going by myself.
No,
that's not what this is about.
No. It's a couple thing.
Right.
I think I think even you said it, Miller. Like you said that why would I want to go out and say, oh my gosh, this is what I saw. You didn't get a chance to see that. That's terrible.
Right. Yeah. I don't want to share those memories and her not be a part of them.
No.
And it's kind of like,
that. Yeah.
Except for the lightning. That's fine. You can.
That was good. Especially if we had the dogs. The dogs would have.
Whoa, they would have had heart attacks.
No.
Oh yeah, that would not have been good. No.
Yeah, no. So yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that's a little milestone to kind of like get there, right? So now you're a little backpacking. Even sleeping on the ground again is a whole new way. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
Yeah.
And that strength training, I realize at the age we're at, strength training is so important to keep the core, to keep, the legs, the glutes. So important.
Especially going uphill.
Yes. Which I'm not doing right now.
Man, I tell you what,
I'm not gonna do that.
if you skip a little here and there and you get back out there and you're going uphill and you're breaking tree line, you're just sucking air like no tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we got to experience a little high altitude, not as high as yours, but when we were up in Glacier, I think our highest spot was just over 7,200 feet. So.
That was pretty high. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's tough. It pulls. It definitely pulls. Yeah.
So absolutely. So what's the next trip that you're kind of the goal?
Well, definitely the snowshoeing for this winter time. We're going to spend a lot of time doing that because I honestly don't think we have a lot of footage. We've done a lot of it before, but I don't think we've ever really shared it. So this winter, we want to get out there and really share what snowshoeing in Colorado's like. Hopefully get some high alpine stuff too, because that really gets neat and fun.
Okay.
Other than that, we have a lot of backlog stuff that we want to get a hold of because we started the Airport to Alpine series.
Yes.
And we want to show people flying into Colorado, how can you get to all these places with no car?
Right.
How can we get you from the airport to the Alpine without you having to worry about the drive? So let somebody else do the drive. You just get there and enjoy it.
Okay.
So we have a lot of stuff that we're working on with that. We've already started some of it. Most of it was Colorado Trail, but beyond that, we're going to start showing our favorite areas to hike and how you can get there from the airport, and just to make it really easy for everybody. We need to update our blog with all the trips we did this summer.
So are you going to make a forum?
There's going to be
like
what's that?
Forum or something?
It's just a blog. It's going to be a more detailed write-up of everything that happened on our trips, because a lot of times you don't get that in the videos. So you'll get a lot more deep dive, if you will, of what happened on each one of the trips. A lot more personal experience, if you will. And then for next year, we're going to an entirely different area that we haven't even been to yet. So we're looking at kind of the Colorado-Wyoming border, the Mount Zirkle Wilderness, Never Summer Wilderness, a lot of these places that are North Colorado, and then they kind of reach into South Wyoming, so that should be really fun.
Okay, so in my head right now, I'm trying to look at the map. I mean, I'm pretty good with the states, but I'm just like...
So you're really going north of Rocky Mountain National Park.
Okay, so you're not like the Tetons.
No. It's still Colorado.
Wyoming's over here. Tetons are down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then one thing that Debbie's pushing for, and rightly so, is getting back into photography, doing a lot more stills. So we've been using the video a lot, but we miss taking photos. So we're going to get back into the photography aspect of it. And you'll see those integrated into the videos as well.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
But there's something about getting to trail before the sun rises, hiking in the dark, hoping like heck those eyes aren't coming for you. And then, getting to that place you want to be for the photo, that you kind of pre-plan the area you're hiking in, and then waiting for that special moment and then grabbing it and catching it on film. It's special. I think we made the comment earlier in the chat. If you can invoke emotion with a photo, you've done your job.
Yep.
So that's something we really want to get back into.
The photographer's high, the ultimate shot.
Yeah.
It is.
It really is. It's fun.
So are
Are
you gonna change up your gear, or we're gonna still hike with the same amount of gear?
No, our gear has been dialed in since the Colorado Trail. We're so happy with the gear we have.
Okay.
We're not gear nerds per se. We love learning about new gear, but we love the gear we have so much. There's no need to change it. It's not broken, and it works great for us.
Right on. That's really cool.
Perfect.
That's awesome. I'm glad you got this all figured out because we were like,
They're sitting there going, why, what's going on?
and I'm like, maybe you don't want to pop on. It's okay. But no, you did, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Debbie, I hope you have you're like on the road to recovery. I think you're on track with the weight thing. There's something to be said about that, definitely. And everybody should do that, not just
Absolutely.
Everybody should be doing that. You know what I mean? Like it's good. And even it's just good to train for your next hike to do that kind of stuff. You don't realize how you're going to hit a 15-mile day or whatever. You're like, whoa, I got to keep doing
That's baby steps.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah,
baby steps.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
I know as much as I enjoy hiking, I love snowshoeing, as you
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's a completely different feel. Even if you're on the same trail you've been on before in the summer, the winter time just changes everything.
I do like the snowshoeing, yeah.
It's so picturesque.
we only got it once last year.
Yeah, and that was on property.
Yeah, exactly.
So I picked up some
Beaver tails.
not beaver
They're
tails.
not called beaver tails?
They're called tail, not beaver tail. So I got some tail extensions to go on the back of our snowshoes.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think they call them floaters out here or something like that.
Well, I'm from Canada. I call them beaver tails.
Beaver
I don't know.
Beaver tails in Canada.
That's pretty good.
It's like the snowshoes that we have, we got from MSR, the Lightning Ascent, I believe they are. They actually have what they call televators built in. So if you start going up the side of a mountain, they have a little bar you can flip up underneath your heel to keep your foot level as you're going up, which is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, we have the same ones.
We have the same snowshoes.
I got the blue ones, and she has the raspberry color.
Yeah,
those things can take a beating.
Yeah, they fun, for sure.
Because there's times we're walking on snow, and the next thing you know, you're walking on rock, and then you're back into snow again.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not taking them off.
Yeah, no, they work great.
I just love the rigidity and how well built they are,
yeah.
and then they have teeth all the way around.
Oh, yes, they do. Yeah,
They're grippy.
Yeah, they're good shoes, yeah.
definitely. We beat the heck out of ours.
Yeah, we've had them for years, I know.
Wow.
So, testimony, they're good.
Okay. Yeah, we need to get out more. So hopefully the snow was on our side this winter.
Just need to get out of the
we got to
house.
go find it. I guess that's true too.
Yeah, we haven't.
It's coming.
I know. It is coming for sure. Well, you guys have had fun, right?
Absolutely, yes.
And we are so glad that we connected with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
found you guys on that little podcast, and I was like, oh, you guys sound good. And then we've just reminded each other and just had some good conversations in and out of this. And yeah, it's been nice. It's been good
Well,
getting to know you both.
This whole thing has been amazing for us. We love this. We're calling it cool in the gang now.
I love that. I was like, why did I not?
We're gonna have to look for any kind of infringement laws here, but you guys are doing such a great job, and you bring on so many wonderful people. There's just a variety of stories and everything. It's so fun to watch it, and you just get into it, and you don't even know it's been 3 hours.
It's fun to hear everyone's story and who they are. Yeah.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
But like we said, it's the people, it's the connectivity, it's
Right.
people.
And we love hearing the story.
It's it's just every time that we hear somebody say something, we're like, we need to do that, or how cool is that?
Add one more to the list.
Add it to the list.
That's
exactly.
It's like, there's only so many weekends in the month.
Well, that's
or
the
in the
thing,
year.
right? I know that darn work gets in the way. That's stupid.
I'm telling you.
Early retirement, bring it on.
Yes, let's do it. So we appreciate
That
your
reminds me, we gotta
kind
buy a
words
lotto
too.
ticket.
Yeah, we gotta buy lotto. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what goes on. Well, I'm glad that your video popped up and worked because I was going, where were you both? So
We kept hitting buttons, but nothing was happening. So we're like, I don't know.
yeah, no, you're awesome. Well, thank you very, very much. So you got all their stuff in there, right?
Yes, I got
Instagram, YouTube. We got a blog, and yeah, excited to see about the fun stuff about the airport. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, that one's been kind of fun for us because a lot of people ask all the time, how do I get from here to there?
It's a missing
And
link.
there's really a lot of great tools here in Colorado to help you do that. And in some cases, it won't cost you anything.
Wow.
There's a lot of free services that's paid for by tax-based dollars. So it's pretty cool what they've done here.
I like it.
I do too. That's really awesome. You're amazing.
Cool.
Cool in the gang. Yeah, and I'm never gonna forget that either. That's like the best,
No,
right?
it's a new hashtag.
Oh, maybe we should make that a hashtag. Yes. Can we do that? Can I borrow that?
Well, as long as it's spelled the correct way.
Right?
Cool. I've got it.
I love it.
Beautiful. Well, thank
Awesome.
you, Jess and Miller. You guys are lovely, and we will be chatting soon, I'm sure.
Oh, I totally.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome backcountry.
I know. We
couple.
got to get out to Colorado.
We will. It's on the list, honey. It's on the list.
Well, we got to get out there. So
I know. We got to meet in the middle, maybe. We'll figure something out. It's all fantastic.
that would be Kansas, right?
What?
If we meet in the middle, that's like Kansas.
Terrible idea. Retract that. Retract that.
Not in your total.
No. Terrible. Done. Beautiful. Well, you have a good rest of your night. And
Hey, thanks for having us.
very, very
absolutely
much.
a pleasure.
Love you both.
Thank you.
Take care.
You're welcome, guys. You take care.
Absolutely. Well, that was a surprise. We were just getting ready to sign off, and I was like, woohoo, there they are.
Yes.
So that is amazing.
Yep.
So what a way to win the back. What a way to win. What a way to end.
And have a very
But that was a
awesome
great show. That season 2, episode
Opener.
1. It is episode 1.
It's an opener.
It is, but it's our opener, and I think that I liked the way that went. That was fun. It was exciting. It was good to see everybody, and we need to thank all of our guests tonight.
Yes.
So
everybody that was in the chat, everybody that
yes.
came onto
Yes,
our live
and
stream.
we tried to get everybody in a timely manner. It was just, there was
I
a
think
lot
it worked
of.
out pretty well.
I think it did too.
I mean, you feel bad for people sitting down in the basement and
Yeah,
waiting and waiting,
right.
say,
Yeah.
they're thinking to say, okay, when's it my turn?
Yeah.
When's it my turn?
And
But
we
it's
were like, we were trying to be mindful and trying to be timely, but I think it worked out
right.
great.
And
Yeah.
if you were to like bring everybody at the same time and everybody's going to talk, and
Yeah,
that would,
I know.
it'd
I
be
know.
like the Brady Bunch going.
Yeah. Oh, which I want to do that one day. Remember? So
I don't know how I'm going to do.
it was
that.
fun to hang out with backcountry
Hollywood Squares
couples.
Brady Bunch or Hollywood Squares backcountry couple
Why
style.
not? Yeah. Yeah.
We're center square.
Yes.
Center square.
Yes, we're going to do
Centers.
that. Yes, 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 and yes. So, backcountry couples, if you are one, shoot us an Instagram message.
Or if you know one, email us.
Yes, I think John has that on
at
there.
keelquest@gmail.com.
Right. Absolutely. So you can do that, and you can just say hey on YouTube and stuff as well, which is fun.
But a major, big thank you for Mickwick Fire.
Yes.
For being our primary sponsor. He
is sponsoring the show. So thank you for that.
Yes.
And we do have a cool. Wait.
Hold on.
I'll stop.
Yes, thank
See,
you.
I get excited.
Can I finish my story? Don't let the middle of my story interrupt the beginning
Well,
of yours.
I got stories. I can't help it. I'm getting in trouble from Jason.
Exit stage left.
Go.
Anyways.
Yes.
So you want to get any Mickwicks? Again, you can use the code KeelQuest. Make sure you put a space right there.
Yes.
Use that space,
Yes.
and you get 15%
Yes.
off your Mickwick order. And so, that being said, with our partnership with Mickwicks, we will have our own specialized Mickwick colors.
We are.
We have not determined what those colors are going to be, but Mickwick is going to be making a KeelQuest Mickwick
we're doing a collaboration with McWick. So this is
Right.
super exciting.
I know. I feel we should have said this at the beginning.
We're gonna launch this, or they are launching it in 2023.
Yes.
But we'll say that on our next show next week, which is fun.
Yeah, we'll follow up with that on the next show.
That's right. So thank you for everybody for hanging out.
Yeah.
And
Can't tell you what the colors are.
Nope.
We have an idea, but we have to get those finalized.
It is super, super exciting.
But yeah, thank you so much for McWick for sponsoring the show again this season. It's totally awesome.
And I think we were off to a good start this week. So excited for that. And I want to look at the chat, and Jerry just said that too, off to a good start. There you go. Ha. Anyways, exciting. Thank you so much for hanging, and we will see you all next week for episode 2. All right.
And it might be someone's birthday that day too.
That's right. It could be a special celebration.
Maybe.
That's right. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great, great night.
Guys, be careful out there, and we'll see you all on the next quest. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Bye-bye.